Hello, everybody, and welcome to City States of Klovisa, ; But teams all here? For this week only?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Why, hello there. How's it going, everyone?
It's going.
We're all here. It's amazing.
All here.
Yeah.
Everyone is here for once in our lives.
For this week only. Eric, where the fuck have you been?
Started with work things and then personal things. Last week, I had all my drinks. I was literally sitting down to join the voice chat, and then there was a conversation that I had to have right then.
Oh my god, Eric.
Yeah.
Gibby, how are you?
Living life, hopefully stopping working at a grocery store and doing something actually with my life soon.
That's good. What about you, Draco? Big plans?
Just living life.
Fair.
Living life, trying not to die.
John, same or no?
Yeah, same. I'd agree. I'll be
Orion?
rich one day. You'll see. You'll all see.
Sure.
Yeah, doing okay. Doing the best I can. What I got.
Nice. Caveman, how are you?
Unga bunga.
Appropriate response.
Unga bunga.
Very nice.
Fair.
I'm having a great time playing the absolute shit out of Tarkov and just getting
Fuck that
players
game.
can't kill me for shit. The scavs, the AI, they just see you at 200 meters and they're just like Fujimi, and they fucking dolphin dive backwards and instantly headshot you every time. And it's so I'm starting to get PTSD where I'll hear a scav and I just turn and run away. I don't even look. I usually are like, where is he? And now I'm just like, fuck this, I'm out. You can't kill me this time, you little shit.
That sounds a lot like
they still
my
get you.
The Hunt Call of the Wild experience, except it's roe deer and black bears instead of scavs. Guys, I hate animals. I've just figured this out through the discovery of Camilla's Call of the Wild. It is a very bad
realize
game.
this one
Don't
was
play
me.
it, and I'm gonna keep playing it.
I thought you realized that you hated animals when you started playing D&D with all the animal companions.
True.
Rangers are so weak though.
Okay,
Eric,
so John,
give us the
what if-
recap of what happened yesterday.
There was a party.
Yeah. And?
Need I say more?
Yes, you do.
We got fucking turned.
Did we?
Sure, why not?
One of us got turned.
Children were corralled in the children's corral,
Mm.
where they were chained so they could not interrupt the adults having fun.
No,
Yes, absolutely.
you're making
Oh,
things up.
excuse me. They were the slaves. Okay, excuse me.
It's the wrong location again. That's Monday team.
You did ask for yesterday.
Okay,
you
yesterday
know,
was not Monday.
I suppose. But Eric, man,
That's an excuse.
you better start watching the fucking VODs if you're not going to be here. You know I'm going to call on you. Let's give
just
a real
me the excuse
recap.
to make shit up.
Oh. We got ready to go to the party. Discovered that Runt and Zane combined discovered that the fanfic of the my brain would continue work if the fanfic of the Tyrant was a really weird eldritch book that was reverse comprehend languaged. Continuing
All right,
on to
who's
the
next?
par-
Everyone
Down
gets
the line.
one.
Hi
All
there.
right.
Hi there. Yeah, so we went to this fucking banging party. I talked to an old lady. We got to watch some book nerd almost get kidnapped. It was great. We should have beat the shit out of Steele and then dragged him downstairs and made the old lady spank his hiney in front of everyone. That would have probably been the best outcome. But instead we let him go, and we found out that he's hanging out with his new buddy, the, what is it, socio-sadist?
Chaplain Duplan.
Duplan, yeah. Duplan the bastard.
Hang on, can you run the first name by me one more time?
He's
Did
a
you say
sociopath.
socialist sadist?
Socio. What's a sociopath? Sociopath. That's the word. He's a
Yeah,
murderer.
well, he's like a sociopath, so let's just not call him that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's just like that, but not. He's worse.
Okay. We're at the party. We read the Tyrant's fan fiction. Any cool insights from that or nah?
Yeah. A lot of what we've learned back way then in the Hephaestus trials, basically, and what we learned about the gods and all of like the ascended humans might actually be like a real thing and not just the ravings of a madman from the past. And that's probably going to be something we deal with.
That's fair.
Something
Well-
Tyrant may have killed his love interest's wife. Or
As we
fucking mom,
insert ourselves into talking over Draco, I have a question for one of our characters who hasn't seen any light of the sun for like 3 or 4 weeks now. Nav, where are you, son? Are you like in the trunk of a limousine right next to Zane about to stab him through the seats? Are you in the party? Or are you somewhere else entirely? And you just want to sit this fucking adventure out?
I mean, at this rate, I don't know. I figured I was drunk or drugged somewhere.
Drunk
Oh.
or drugged somewhere. Okay.
Why not both?
I think
Fucking
Nav
love
went
those.
to the party early to pregame and then like got turned. That sounds like your boy Nav, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Is Nav becoming a fuckboy again?
It's a trial he must face to not revert back to his old ways.
Mm.
He lost the suit, became a new man, and is suddenly becoming his old man, slowly but surely.
Well, the past
He got
has a
his
way of
emotions
catching
back.
up to us. Well, 3 of you are in a hallway. Runt looking at Mirth. Mirth looking at his reflection. Dale hanging out. Your girlfriend's there with a cleanup crew. Richard Fontaine is there with his 2 sycophants. And some guy just slipped into grease and is now out of Mirth's grasp.
Oh yeah, the fucking ghost guy that hates me. Fuck that guy.
The
You are a
first
bitch.
scavenger.
Mm,
Not quite. Close, but not quite. The
Or-
first smuggler.
Smuggler.
That's the word.
Close.
Show me a soda.
Not scavenger. Scavenger.
Is
He is a scab, though.
it's got
is
scabs in the
Kafala
lines.
here, like among us?
He'll follow? No.
Among Us?
Shut up.
I hate you all. If you guys do that again, we're turning off the stream, unironically.
Well,
Alrighty.
so
Is she
yeah,
around?
I'm
Because
sorry.
I wanted to. Is Kilfala around? Is she with like the cleanup crew?
No.
Okay.
She was never described as being here. She is
Okay, I
likely entertaining her guests by the front door, where she
Okay.
was last seen introducing herself to you.
Fair. I guess I want to look to whichever of the cleanup crew, these guards, is like an officer or is clearly like the head.
Yeah.
And,
This is a person from... Who's it? What's her name? Stormsbane's retinue. Because although Stormsbane likes to wear her little exoskeleton and style on people with her old, no longer relevant archaeotech, Stormsbane also has some more boys in suits who just sort of follow her around to project that aura of untouchability. And it seems that Miss Feist grabbed two of those people to come back you up after hearing something might be going down.
Okay. In that case, I'll walk up to them, inform them that Sylvester Steele had attempted to kidnap Richard Fontaine.
They look at each other, then look to Miss Feist, who looks to Dale.
I think everything's handled here, guys. I think we're good to go back to the party here in a second. I just need to talk to Mr. Fontaine for a second.
They look back to Miss Feist. Like, okay, we're gonna go then.
Yeah.
And you're not +1 because you decided to take Xander instead, who is currently being dodging assassins, as it were.
He loves it, and you fucking know it.
Of course he loves it. Who doesn't love being assassinated at someone else's party? She heads away.
Yeah.
Richard Fontaine takes a deep breath as John realizes his music is far too dramatic and switches the music.
I'll just I'll go over to Mr. Fontaine and just be like, "Oh, hey, I need to tell you something like real quiet." And I'll like whisper, and if he lets me to, I'll whisper in his ear and say, "Hey, that guy was gonna like kidnap you and probably magically brainwash you because he has some kind of cleric in the back room. So you should probably not go anywhere alone." Thumbs up and be like, "All right, good luck out there, buddy."
What the
Luke
fuck?
Clay.
Luke Clay. Richard Fontaine goes to where many people are because he's unsure if he should be trusting anyone at this moment in time.
It's War Master for life, bro.
You throw him the War Master symbol, like, whoa!
It's literally just you dab.
You just dab.
You just dab up. I don't know what
Okay.
this means, but this is what we do.
Well then, Richard Fontaine has not been kidnapped to be ensorcelled or harassed. Hugo, you're still running, aren't you?
No.
Blunt
I told
told
him.
me it's okay, so I won't be running. But I'm way too far from the car. I'll just go to the party now.
Okay. You start heading towards the party, where there is a gaggle of gawkers. There are many people outside of Kilfala's estate at the moment. There are also heavily armed security people. And by heavily armed, I mean almost riot police here. Ready to beat somebody into unconsciousness with a baton and a plastic riot shield. Like, Kilfala seems to have quite literally rented a SWAT team to be here.
Ooh.
Yugu, you are amongst the many citizens of the city, here to take photos, to be paparazzi. You're blending in currently, but you do stand out as a painted lizard man.
Can I try to find... Does it look like some guards are ushering people in, or is all the people I see just security?
Both?
Okay.
There's one guy who is heavily armed in the sense that his arms are heavy, with a checklist, who is waving people in, giving greetings to the clear elite of this city. Likely. No, you saw from your car, this is the guy who waved in Gordon and most of your team.
Okay.
But you said you weren't coming in, so Gordon has no idea. You now need entrance.
I
Or entry.
am gonna find some guard who's not, actively doing something like, excuse me.
Fuck
friend,
off!
Can you get your fuck guy, the important one, letting people in? I'm with Gordon Alabaster. There might be some trouble happening.
Hey, get behind the line! He just yells at somebody else.
This is so annoying. Can I
Uh-oh, you
see? Yeah. I want to walk around the perimeter a little bit. I have Misty Step, so I want to look for a place where I can go
Oh!
from where I am to Misty Step to the mansion.
For sure. You can run around the side. So, as predicted, the estates are not like walled and gated. They are just gated. So, in theory, you could just teleport through the gate if there's an opening. There are these privacy hedges, which run about like 6.5 feet upwards, that are normally carved to just be like, hey, don't look into my garden, you son of a bitch. But, thankfully, we all know that Misty Step can teleport you vertically as well as horizontally. So, with a little finagling, you can go around the back where you don't think anyone is, because this part is like actually walled in the like quite literally these places don't have backyards. So you just go around and there's like the back of the mansion. There seems to be like a service exit up and down where there is another guard, but you don't really care about him because you can just be in the corner and teleport yourself onto the roof if you want.
Is there any balconies I can see that'll have doors inside, or
Let me roll a luck
large
check.
windowsills?
Probably. I'm gonna say, 8 and up on a d20.
Oh,
That's an 11. Yeah,
Awesome.
you can see one.
I'll go ahead. Hey, I already ran all the way here, so I'm going to go into the mansion. I'm in the back, so, if stuff goes down, I'll be around, but I'll try not to get spotted, okay? And I'm gonna Misty Step myself onto a little clearing and try to
Yeah, you
sneak in.
hop up onto the balcony where there is like a glass or a paned door. Currently, the curtains are closed, so you can't see if there's anyone behind it, but no one is currently here. And it's like a double little onset, so you can like go in or out.
In we go. Creak in a little bit.
You
Hopefully
open
no
the
one's
door,
there.
and I
Yeah.
need you to make me a death saving throw right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I
If it's a
will-
failure, you're not gonna like it.
Uh-oh.
yeah, this is the stuff I live for.
Yeah. You want
Other
me to
people
roll this
making
to
saves.
GM?
Do what? Yeah, you can do it to GM if you want. I don't care.
Oh.
Did you say a death save or a deck save?
I said a death save.
Oh.
No.
Wait.
Is it
I
death
am-
saving?
Roll
never
1d20,
mind.
Yugu.
Yeah, is it not last roll GM? For
Slash GM roll.
Do GR.
Oh, GM.
I think in
Or,
the
yeah,
top
GR.
left you can click GM and then just click D20 and it should work.
Yeah. You can also
There's like the
Oh,
little
come on,
dice
roll
thing.
one. Just roll
No.
one for me. Fuck, that's a natural
Oh.
20.
Let's fucking go, buddy.
Yugu,
can't-
Yes.
you walk
Oh.
into someone's bedroom. It's very nice looking. It is all sorts of furnished with art from a far off land. This seems to be either a very ornate guest room, or more likely than not, this is the master bedroom.
Oh. Wolf. No, never mind. I'm just gonna, take a little peek around, see if I can spot. I don't know if he has a desk in here or something. I want to look around for papers or anything that looked like a little lock box.
Give me an investigation roll. There's an at one.
Okay. Yep.
The duality of man.
Yeah.
Yugu. Give me another death saving throw, real quick.
God. This time it'll actually be to GM, hopefully.
A 10. That doesn't tell me anything.
Literally, nat 20, nat 1, nat 10.
On a
Even.
10 roll again.
You re-roll that. I need you not to roll directly in the middle of this dice.
Okay.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Yugo, what did you bring here?
My lyre, my robes, my gloves. Probably not my bag. So I think that would be it. Yeah. My instrument, myself, my clothes.
Okay.
Oh, and I have healing potions, so I'll bring those as well.
Sounds great. Go ahead and uncheck everything that's not there on your person.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
You begin fumbling around, searching, going about your normal business when you indeed find a safe behind a portrait of a rather stern-looking regal figure. You find this. You don't necessarily touch it immediately. That's what you do. I mean, who wouldn't check for giant portrait? Let's be real.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking for stuff that's hiding. Every painting. You check in all the closets.
Yeah. Clearly a woman with a fine decorum or sense of taste lives in this room. A bit, foreign, but no big deal.
Does the safe... Is it a part of the wall, or is it in a little nook, like in the wall?
It's in a nook, yeah.
I'm gonna try... Oh, this is stupid. I'm gonna try and just move it, see how heavy it is.
It's far too heavy for you to lift. You, 12 strength nerd?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
could be empty, or it has papers in it.
Even empty safes weigh a shit ton, my brother. This ain't a lockbox. This is like a coffer.
Just in case, I'll twist it one time, real slowly. I assume it's like a dial lock.
Yeah, it's like 2 dials and then like a lever.
Oh, it's more fun. I was gonna... Then I'll just pull the lever. See if
It's
it's
locked.
open.
It is not open.
Well, whoever stays here is surely very important. Oh, I have a great idea. I'm gonna animate the safe.
What?
I will use animating performance on the safe.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, my little friend.
Hang
Come
on,
with me,
I'm
yeah?
not agreeing to this yet. Let me read your
Ah.
bullshit. Like, oh, let me just link you a novel real quick and then continue on. Fuck you, John, first of all. Okay.
As long as it's non-magical, I think it should work.
Is it magical and Ugarest? Surely
That's
not.
so fucking
It's not
good.
magical, no. What is the dancing item stat block?
That's the College of
Dancing
Creation,
sword, right?
like the stat block it gets. It's a construct. It's
Okay.
That's so fucking funny.
oh fuck!
Who
You're
needs
heavy.
the knock spell when you can just animate whatever the fuck you're doing? Good fuck, DM.
No, it's true. It doesn't change the fact that it's bolted into the wall, though.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, but he could
So
still
I
command
try to
like-
get it. I ask it to move, and it goes. Oh,
Yeah, it starts to shift in the walls, trying to free itself. You can start hearing the creaking of the wooden wall around you. You're making noise here, Yugo.
Okay, you stay there. I think you're useless. What a shame. I'll go get my friends, but keep an eye out. Let me know if someone comes by, okay? I'll put the painting back over it
You do
and
so.
see if the door out is locked.
It is locked, but from the inside, which means you can unlock it.
I will do such a thing.
Alright, you unlock the master bedroom, leave quickly, and now you are a lizard man skulking around in a building you're not supposed to be in.
Yeah. I'll try to telepathically. Guys, I found...
Not only that, but you're not even dressed for the occasion, Yugu. You did not go shopping with Gordon. Oh no, Yugu.
I'm one of the help. Fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's always
A
fine,
lizard man
John.
in an Ugarestian party. I'm the help.
Can't believe
I have
we're gonna
really
have to
bad
make
eczema.
another disguise for Yugu.
Yugu, what do you do?
Telepathically. Hey, I found the master bed. What floor were you guys on again? Can I meet you?
What? What? How did you... Why? When?
I was already here. I'm not gonna run all the way back to the limousine or car, whatever. So, extra hands never hurt.
Yugi, you realize this is like a super important party where anyone who's out of place is gonna cause a commotion, right?
Okay, I'll just leave the same way I got here.
Runt, you begin having flashbacks to when you first tried to meet Richard Fontaine. You're so glad Nav is not in here as well, because shit is about to get fucking fucked.
Oh no.
Runt, this is a race now. Can you get to Yugu faster than someone notices him and reports that he is not supposed to be here?
I don't know, but I'm going to immediately start demanding Yugu to tell me, like, whatever he can, like, if he came from the outside, which side of the house did he come from? How high up is he? Which side of the building is it on? And I'm going to, like, power walk my way through, trying not to, like, cause too much of a disturbance, but, like, still moving as quick as I can to try and get to him.
Very nice. Mirth, Dale, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Dale is just constantly annoying Runt the whole time. Like, every time he asks a question, Dale's just like, bro, probably the side closest to the street, like, near the fence. Like, come on, dude. He's probably in, like, someone's bedroom. Like, come on, just let him do his stuff. It'll be fine. Just, like, he's safe.
on.
It'll be
I'm
great.
completely ignoring him. I'm just listening to whatever Yugu tells me.
And then he'll be like, oh, have you tried this, like, cheese? It's great, man. Oh my god, it's so good. Like, looking around for Xander.
This is why Zane has the Ring of Mind Shielding. Whenever Dale speaks up, he just shuts him out.
Jeez.
Mentally
I'm just like
protected.
Dale's like actually just talking to me, not mentally.
He's
Mirth,
doing
Yeah,
both.
he
He's like
is,
mentally he's fucking with you, and then
Guys.
he's gonna ask you about like cheese and drinks and wine.
I want to know what Mirth is up to.
Yeah, Mirth is kind of like in his own world because the guy escaped from his hands, and
Yeah.
that's impossible.
He turned quite literally into grease.
Yeah. So he's kind of not angry per se, but like meaved or peeved.
Mm.
I don't know what I was trying to say, but basically Marth is going to want to hide in the shadows up top and try to like find out the movement of those Amazonians if they are patrolling upstairs.
So you want to, like, skulk in the, like, space between the walls? Like, what do you mean by up top?
Well,
Like,
in
are
the
you
second
Mission
floor where we're at.
Impossible-ing this, or...?
We're in the second floor.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by up top.
Okay.
Just skulking the
Gotcha.
shadows and like maybe find a bathroom again. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Alright. Mirth is lost in his own thoughts. How did
Yeah.
that guy escape my grasp? I need to stalk Amazonians. There's a lot going in Mirth's mind right now. Runt is looking for Yugu. Dale is bothering Runt. Yugu is doing whatever the fuck. And Zane, suddenly, from the rear view, or just the rear seats, Nav begins to carve his way out of the trunk that he's been locked in for 32 hours. Dehydrated, having pissed himself multiple times. Here comes Nav.
Why were you back there?
I literally have no idea. I can't remember the past month. I went for a drink one night and then, like, it's just, there were some people and
We only saw you a couple days ago.
that's how lost I am. Where are we?
We are in a underground parking lot across the way from Lady Kilfala's mansion. Everyone else has left to go to that party. Also, this Duplon character is here.
Which one is Duplon? I forgot.
He's not
Blazing
the
Star.
other one. Whatever that
Oh,
guy's
right,
name is.
right. He's not one of our people. He's that jackass.
The Kushim killer, if you will.
Ah, that. I don't like that name.
Yes, well, I don't either.
Well, I presume I can't go in there. I don't think I'm dressed for the occasion. You got any
Yes,
water?
well, Yugu wasn't either, and he went ahead.
Nope. Not again. I learned from my lesson last time.
I did not.
I did not. So true.
Ah, you learned a thing or two from dropping into the ocean.
It happens occasionally.
Alrighty. John's gonna roll a luck die on a D100. Some might call this a encounter table, but it's fine.
Oh.
You know, only
It's
some.
fine. Yeah. Ooh. Straight down the middle. Yugu. Are you trying to avoid Runt or have him meet up with you?
I need one so we can open up the safe I have.
Okay. So you tell Runt to come to the master bedroom.
Mhm.
Okay. Dale, you start heading up after Runt, I assume?
Yeah, of course.
Mirth is just holed up in a bathroom somewhere, studying his face in a mirror, noticing how different it looks every time he looks into it. No big deal. Right, you go to the master bedroom, being mentally cajoled, I suppose, by Yugu. And soon enough, you'll get there. Within less than a whole minute, you will climb to just a small elevated thing. So now you're like in this weird loft area. And you see a set of doors, which your friend, Yugu, already having unlocked them, can wave you inside.
As soon as me and Dale get in, I'm going to close the doors and lock them.
You lock them. Oh, sorry.
We need to
Big one.
leave pretty soon, you know?
Yes, you need to leave.
Okay, sure, I'll leave, but come, look. I'll move the painting. There's a small
You
safe
see
in
a
here.
safe trying to flex out of the wall.
What
Why is
the
it moving?
fuck is that?
Oh, it was too heavy to pick up, so I asked it to move, and it's trying really, really hard. But
Have you asked it to spit out its contents?
I don't know. Safe, stop moving. Can you open up?
It stops moving, but does not open up, no.
No.
Unfortunate.
I guess I'll come over and inspect this safe. But before I do that, I'm gonna look around this room and just see what place is this? Like, it's clearly a master bedroom, but
Yeah.
like,
There's like a queen-size bed with nice-looking drapes that run around and down it. There's all sorts of foreign shit on the walls, paintings. There's a bust of a person, but like the bust is partially damaged. This looks far too old. Some sort of antique, surely. There's jewelry, of course. You know. This is an easy
Nothing
score, Mr. Thief.
I mean, I am tempted to take some of Killfall's jewelry, but time is of the essence.
Here,
and
let me help you out here. I'll cast my last second level spell slot on you. Enjoy. Hoopa!
Nice.
Dexterity, please. Cat's Grace.
Enhance ability dexterity. Okay. Are you sure you
Normal
want it to be
charisma.
dexterity? It's not like he's going to be picking a lock here.
He's gonna have to like fuck with the tumbler, right? Or not a
Yeah.
tumbler, the thing. Would that be Dex or would it be like a Wisdom? I'm not super sure.
I have no reason to answer that question for you.
Exactly. That's why you asked me, so I don't know.
yeah,
Well,
because
hopefully-
normally if it was like a normal like a padlock or like most doors, it would absolutely be dexterity, but that isn't the case. So I want to say it's almost intelligence because it's like messing around, listening for the clocks, and using what I know about locks in general to fuck with it rather than dexterity. Because I don't need to be like dexterous to move and figure out a safe. I need to be smart about it. That would be my
All right.
guess.
Dale casts Fox Cunning on him then for advantage on intelligence checks as his last good feather disappears out of his hat.
Oh.
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 All right, then I'm going to attempt to fuck with this safe and get it open.
All right, Yugo, is there anything you want to do here to help him out?
Yeah, I'll give him the good old Bodic Inspiration one time.
Okay.
Or the, I'm sorry, my Mode of Potential, or Note of Potential. So you should be able to reroll this effect.
Ooh.
Assuming
So
it is...
advantage and a reroll. Hell yeah.
Wait, what? No, if you fail, you get to reroll. Like, you keep the inspiration die.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, give me a intelligence check of some kind.
Okay.
This
Why
is-
not investigation?
Would it be investigation?
Well, I'm very carefully looking over like all portions of the safe that's currently outsetting from the wall and seeing, using my knowledge of how locks work, trying to determine if there's any special trick to each lock, because each locksmith usually has like their own gimmick when they make their own locks, and seeing if I can kind of determine what speciality. Obviously, this is Ugarestian, which is different from the main continent, but it may still have similar structures onto what's in Klovisa.
Have you guys ever watched, like... Oh, what's it called? It had that one guy in it who gets confused for Matt Damon a lot. Mark Wahlberg, I think?
Mhm.
It's called The Italian Job. And every time they fuck with the safe, they're always doing math on it. And I never understood why, because all this person was doing was listening for the click of a tumbler. I think all you need to do is listen for the click of a tumbler.
Well, if it is actually a double dial lock, you might need both dials in position for one
Yeah.
tumbler to tick.
You sure will.
Would that be more of a history then?
No.
That's the only
not
other
a history
intelligence-
check.
There's really only like
I
three
think I
intelligence
want
skills.
an intelligence-based perception check.
Okay.
Because we can mix and match the attributes to whatever the fuck. we
Okay, then
want,
I'll just
guys.
roll intelligence because I don't have proficiency
Perfect.
in.
This is at advantage,
Intel-
and you may roll a d8 with it. 16 is pretty
16.
good.
Ooh, 23.
23. Is it enough for a safe of this caliber? What is 25? Is 25 hard or very
25
hard?
is like
25 is hard.
25 is very
30
hard.
is impossible.
Yeah, very hard would be 25. Then hard would be 20.
Yeah, this isn't a magical safe. I mean, the animated part makes it semi-magical here. I think it's going to take you
that's-
time, though. What should we roll here for the time? I don't know, roll me a 1d30.
Oh,
It's going to take
Aw.
you half an hour to get through this. Ront, you are banging your head against this. You've done everything you could. Everything I know I learned from the lockpicking lawyer. Very true. The rest of you are standing there. The inspiration will just ignore that it has a 10-minute time limit. Because you're using it immediately to fuck with it. But half an hour goes by. Telepathy is gone by now. Long gone. The arcane eye would have fallen apart even if it was not dismissed prematurely. And that natural one that Yugu rolled is going to get resolved right now.
Oh no.
I forgot to check for traps.
Uh-oh.
You did forget to check for traps, but more importantly, no one checked for alarms. Runt, almost as soon as you open this thing, this great big safe, truly catching you red-handed in a way, the two doors to the front open up, quietly at first, and then
but I love them.
suddenly...
Oh, I wonder who it is then.
I need wisdom saving throws from Yugu, Runt, and Dale. Or
Ah,
you are
take
going to get
+4.
flashbanged.
You get a +4, and you get a
Oh my
+4.
God.
Oh my
and I
god,
get a
natural
+4.
20.
Oh man.
18
All
for you.
passes. You all hear a metal click on the wooden hardwood beneath you. And you all look to each other for a moment, realize something's about to go off, and just cover your faces and turn away from the door. There is a loud, very loud noise that is near deafening to you all. Anyone outside of this room would have seen just a luminescent light shine very briefly as a chemical reaction pops off in a mechanical canister. You all, none of you, get stunned by this. Very good. And may roll for initiative. As suddenly SWAT team shows up to fuck your day.
What
Oh,
the
boy.
fuck?
Yeah, I'll just add everybody manually. It's fine. Mirth,
All right,
you've
there's
just
where I
been
belong to
hanging
be.
out, bro. You're so happy you're not amongst these fuckers, right?
Yeah, like, why would I get in trouble for this, right? Not like I was the +1 for any of them.
True, true, true.
I mean, you kind of were my +1.
I think that was
Woo.
the point.
Yeah, it was sarcasm.
Oh, okay.
Alright, here comes Raid Shadow Legends. Rolling their D20.
Hell yeah.
If I knew where my D20 went. Oh, it's on this side. Rolling a 2.
Nice.
They roll as a
Hell yeah.
unit. They took it slow and carefully, and you all get to act before it. All of you are not stunned. You immediately realize people are about to bust through this door and likely destroy you. What do you do?
Hit as many as I can see with the good old slow.
Alright, you throw slow down it. What else do you do, Yugu?
Has Vun opened the safe yet?
Yeah. He managed to open it. He has not fully opened it, but he, unlocked it, the lever is pulled down, the grenade went off, initiative is rolled. That was your action to cast slow, you have movement and your bonus action.
Yeah. Always bonus action. Note of potential. I will give it to our good friend Dale.
Okay.
Yay.
Dale was
It
bardically
is-
inspired.
A little bubble ring around your head, and I'm gonna run to the balcony doors, which I think I left open.
Okay. You run to the balcony doors. Do you jump off the side?
No, I'll wait there. Like, oh, I know this looks like a really bad thing, but
All
we'll
right.
just all get
Runt,
together.
it's your turn.
Okay. So they're through the door already, or are they about to burst through the door?
They are about to burst through the door. A spell was cast. The safe is... You are holding the safe lever down. The door is opened. Or cracked open,
Okay.
so you can just pull it free and, like, grab what's ever in there, I suppose.
Okay. Then I will, as a bonus action, grab what's in there. As
Very
I have fast
nice.
hands.
You have fast hands. You can use your free object you can use your free item interaction to grab the first thing. You don't even look. You just immediately stuff it in a pocket, I guess. Do you have a bag or anything?
Yeah,
Or-
I've got like my satchel on me.
You have a
Right.
satchel bag?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Whatever,
put this neat, ornate-looking, like, glass box just straight into your satchel bag. With your bonus action, you grab this heavy tome that is almost as big as your entire torso. This thing is fucking huge.
Fuck.
All right.
Like, you have to use both hands to hold it. It won't fit in your halfling-sized satchel bag.
Okay. I'm gonna like shout out to Dale. I want you to take this, and then I'm going to just like drop it, and then I'm going to turn towards the door and, as my action, cast a spell.
Okay. Cast Fog Cloud.
I'm going
Nice.
to cast it on the door. that they're
Dang
going to be
clouds.
coming through. And I am also going to meta magic to extend its duration to last for 2 hours,
Jesus Christ.
as long as I'm concentrating on it.
You mean 2 minutes?
No.
Oh,
Fog
up to
Cloud
1
lasts
hour.
2
Yeah,
hours.
wow,
Yeah.
okay. Wow,
This is
Fog
going-
Cloud's
this is-
1 hour, guys. I never knew.
It's
Combat always
You
ends
cast-
before it.
You cast flashbang, we cast eat fog,
Tank
bitch.
cloud.
Alright,
And-
you cast
and-
Fog Cloud. It will last
Hold
2
on.
hours.
It's also a second level spell, so it is 40 feet, not 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
It just erupts. Dale, you can no longer see. You see Runt drop the book. I want you to pick it up. Cast Fog Cloud. You're covered in this weird hazy smoke. And Runt, I assume you use your movement to run to the doors?
Yes, to run out where Yugu went.
Okay, you run outward. There is commotion. Some people shout, "Tear gas!" Thinking it's something that you have no idea what it is. Dale, this isn't tear gas. This is magic. What do you do?
I start yelling, "Holy shit, there's a fire!" And then I'll pick up the book off. I'll like look for the book on the ground while going, "Holy shit, it's a fire, bro! What the fuck?"
Give me a deception roll at disadvantage, you dumb fuck.
Yo, I
I
fucking hope you
want it,
enjoy
though.
this.
Oh my
19.
god.
Oh my god! What a chance.
Alright, you shout fire. You pick up the book, having seen where it is. Normally I'd make... You're not a shitter. You're a level 8 adventurer. You can remember where the book is. You grab this heavy-ass chonker of a book. It feels like a shield in your hands. As you... run?
Yeah, I guess I'll walk over to the other guys and then just be like, "Hey guys, did you see anything else in that safe? Is it just this big fuck off book? I feel like I could probably kill somebody with it. You know, maybe I should have just used this as a
Let's
weapon."
just go. Let's just go.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Here, hold my hand.
The team comes in, shouts to get on the ground, are useless as the SWAT team cannot see. This night air, this thing will take hours to clear out normally, even if it wasn't just magically extended here. And you guys can quickly make your escape with a second level spell slot and some motes of inspiration.
Floor.
I assume you guys leave the party entirely.
Oh yeah, there's no fucking way I'm going back there.
Okay. You
We can't tell Xander and Gordon.
escape like the vagabonds you are, jumping off the side, hitting the back deck. Alarms go through the house. Loud, obnoxious klaxons, which soon get turned off. Take that what you will as you run off into the night.
So, what did you get from my safe?
Nothing worth it. It's just this shitty fucking book.
Give that book to me, please.
Oh, here you go.
You guys need to run first. So we need
Yeah.
to resolve what Mirth is doing. Mirth, you were looking for Amazons, looking for stuff. It's been half an hour. We have to rewind the clock a little bit. So what are you doing, Mirth?
Yeah. So after I look in and look at myself in the mirror, as I kind of try to convince myself that it wasn't my fault that he escaped from my hands, that it was some weird magic, even though Ugress is known for not liking magic.
And he's clearly not from
Uh,
Ugarest, Mirth.
Oh. I am not smart enough to make that connection. Now I am.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you. With that connection made, I realized he probably smuggled himself in the country, just like we did. And kind of have a smirk on my face as I leave the place. Probably passing by some guards, which are brushing off in some place.
Yeah.
Probably nothing to do with me.
Yeah, they pass you by, no big deal.
Yeah, and in my mind, I'm going like, not unaware that the telepathic bond has already ended. I start speaking to my team. It doesn't really matter what I say, as no one hears it.
That's true.
As I walk towards the door, which I was told that the two were having a meeting.
Ooh.
And I'm going to try to sneak and try to spy on them.
The two being...
Professor Steele
Steele and
and
Okay.
yeah, DuPont.
Thank you. I hate playing the pronoun game when I don't know what the subject is in a sentence. You guys... No. Not you guys. Mirth. Well,
Me, myself, and I.
Mirth, no. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with you guys, Mirth. Open the door and look into a empty room. This place has long been abandoned. Likely, damn near immediately. The thing is, though, this is like a den. There's no windows out of here.
That's strange.
Yeah. You didn't even pass any of those Amazons or armed women in the halls who were guarding Sylvester Steele to make his getaway.
I'm going to first look for any magical like alarms or actual alarms.
Do you have a way
just
to
to
do
make
that?
sure. No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm just like screwing with the people who didn't check theirs.
Fair.
I'm going to walk in and look for a secret entrance or a exit kind. Because I assume there's going to be some sort of like mechanism that opens the door that they escaped out from.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Not the best with the investigation, but
But you're a detective, Mirth.
oh no, I'm not good at it. Mirth is great at it.
Dr.
See?
Dearth.
Oh.
Dr.
I think-
Detective Mirth, you run around your hands looking for something. A hidden object. Oh, a candelabra. Those things are all... You go to the local candelabra, try to, like, mess with the things, seeing if there's, like, some hidden switch. You let out a
Go a
sigh.
little bit.
Give me a perception check while you do this. As you start to, like, go to a local bookshelf and just, like, pull out some books and do this and that and this.
Snaps off the
21.
candelabra, actually starts burning the house.
21 will beat a 7 plus modifiers. Mirth, you know how these people are. These rich, snooty people who show art all over their place as a sign and signal of wealth. And you can't help but feel that this painting that is behind you above the fireplace has just switched its attention from you to somewhere else. And you're like, ugh, turn around quickly.
Oh, you're going to reveal yourself, or should I see if you're not actually supposed to be here?
There's no response, Mirth.
I walk over the painting and try to see what's behind it.
The painting is fastened to the wall. You'll have to punch through the canvas. This is highly unusual for paintings, by the way.
Yeah. Can I look around the rim of it? See there's like a switch or something?
Yeah, you can look around the rim for a switch. You will not find any, though. This thing seems to be, like, glued to the wall.
Alright, is it a nice painting, or is it kind of snobbish?
I mean, it's some snobbish-looking nobleman, some old fart who's, like, looking at you. Well, not you, but the room disappointedly.
Is it like seems to be like an ancestor of Kefala or something?
Probably, yeah.
I want to use my fingernail or something, like, and then etch around the size of the thing and try to like make a window.
If the
Or, like,
entire
cutting
portrait?
the top part. Yeah, the outside rim of the portrait,
Yeah, you can do it.
so I don't damage the painting, and make it like a little flap I can like
you
push aside.
are Bugbear Descendant. Your nails are super scary. So you poke through the canvas bit by bit until you can carve it free. Where you will find there is a wooden wall with 2 little holes for someone's eyes to be cut out of.
Can I look into the wall using the little holes?
Yeah, it's dark, but you have dark vision as a bugbear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can peek in. You see through your grayscale after covering your face so that no light can get in with you. That there is a seeming space behind this section of the wall that someone could move in if they shuffle sideways. For a man as big and bulky as yourself, it would be a squeeze. But for a normal, mundane human, you know, so long as they're not morbidly obese, they could scooch on through here.
I'll put back the flap, and kind of like position it so it doesn't like fold open to
Yeah.
reveal that I just
You, like,
ruined a painting of their ancestors.
You know, you clearly have ruined a painting of their ancestors, but you, like, stick it into the edge, for sure.
Yeah.
Someone unastute would definitely miss this, but...
Alright. Then I'm gonna go downstairs.
You go downstairs,
and
where you find a gathering of noble people who are like, what's all this humdrum and the klaxons going on? As you start to hear the distant alarm of... well, an alarm. Gordon will try to find everyone who he brought here. Rolling a natural 20 and finding you immediately. Gordon will grab your arm, Mirth, and say, where is the rest of your team?
Oh, let me contact them. They're not responding back.
No. Oh, God.
We're dead.
Shoot. We leave.
We should leave. He grabs your arm and starts to lead you out. Xander is also there, and he will make a massive distraction so that you all can leave once Gordon says, "Look, everybody, Xander!" And Xander's just like eating an hors d'oeuvre and is like, "What?" Rolling a natural 19. He will distract everybody with the following performance, as some people are like, this was Kilfala's way of surrounding Xander. It's our time to get that 10,000 gold pieces and finally stab him. And servants, SWAT, as well as the nobility, will all take their shot at Xander, who screams, "You all only get one!" And just starts phasing in and out of people. As he quite literally no-clips through some people who try to grab him. It's just a mess. With quick thinking and being super imposing, Mirth and Gordon will walk towards the main gate. And abscond, I suppose.
Yeah.
You two are not the only ones who also exit in a timely manner. Not a lot of nobility like to be hassled by actual police who are beginning to come down the estate road. Eventually, you all will make your way back to the embassy. But the three of you who are going to do this journeying on foot will find a back alley or get towards the canal area to look at the things that you have stolen. The first thing is going to be this glass box within your satchel bag, Runt. You open it. It's maybe, a foot long by a foot and a half wide, so quite sizable. It has a little clasp on it with it's like one of those fake diary keys and locks where you really just need to force it open with a pin or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't even need the skeleton key for this. You could just jimmy it. And then there's this huge shield-sized book that you now have in your possession, Dale. It is gilded with actual gold upon it. That, or it seems to be bronze etched. So it has this cool little flowing design. This one is actually locked by 3 metal bands. Hooked from cover to cover.
Okay.
Can I take the book from Dale and see if I can't use the key to try and unlock it?
Bro, we gotta get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
I just need to check to see if it unlocks.
No, we need
it.
to fucking go right now. Do you not hear the alarms in the back? The police are coming.
This'll take 2 seconds, but fine. Let's go.
Yeah. Shit, at least have someone summon you a dumpster first. Jesus.
I'm all tapped out of dumpsters today. If you can
Alright,
protect my body for 10 minutes, I can make some.
No, if we're not spending 10 minutes in this alley.
Look,
Let's go.
there's no such thing as the fuck is it? Interpretive dancing allowed in Kalukale Town. All right, you should know that already.
Yeah, that's why I said you can
Kalukale
protect
Town.
my body for 10 minutes.
It's Kalukale District, first of all.
Welcome to Kalukale. Get fucked, wizard.
The
Or
Kalukale
bard.
Borough. You all head back to the embassy, also known as, home base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gordon, Mirth, Zane, Nav, and, Xander's left to fend for himself. Xander will be fine.
Poor Xander.
You fuckers drive home, so you will beat the 3 walkers, who will get there much later into the night. Nav, you are now fully hydrated and can act as Runt opens the door. The rest of you pile in to show off your spoils. And Gordon, not doubting your motives, will ask you, not even bitching at you, will just ask, was whatever you did worth it?
Don't know yet.
Well, we're about to find out. I'm pretty sure it
God.
was, though. It was, considering it was from Kilfala's personal safe in her bedroom. It probably is.
Gordon just sits down and looks horrified at what you've just admitted to.
Isn't Killfalla like his ally who just stole from his ally?
No,
No,
that's another
okay, good.
mogul.
Party, not
She can get fucked.
She is,
Alright,
yeah, she
never
is a
mind.
mogul though.
Indeed.
She'd be like, you know,
that she wants to.
Do we have to make disguises for you three, for all of three of you now?
I made sure that
Does-
nobody saw us.
does he always talk to us whenever he holds his fingers to his forehead? I've never noticed this before.
He's trying to connect with your
Sorry,
brain.
sorry, force of habit.
He's trying to connect
He's
through Raid
studying.
Channel Legends. Who would've
Wow,
thought?
wow, wow, wow. Okay.
He'll be like, Gordon,
It's more-
we found
it's more
something
of
very
the-
important.
It's more of the oh my god fingers to temples.
Oof.
So I think Killfalla tried to cover up Alexander Steele trying to kidnap. Oh my god, I can never remember his name.
Richard Fontaine.
Mr. Fontaine, yeah. But also, more importantly, she allowed a cleric of the Blazing Sun into her home.
Blazing Star, but you were close.
Blazing Sun. You know, a star is a sun. Get fucked.
May-
Someone didn't go
maybe
to
not.
science class when they were younger.
What?
It's
I only
about-
know magic.
Oh shit.
We can't say it was allowed quite because that figure is a spellcaster, quite a powerful one as well.
Well,
Because
they
it's
definitely
also-
used the side passages in their rooms to escape. I saw
Oh,
someone speaking
Oh, in
out of.
that case,
I mean, it's also possible that he came here regularly and then teleported out magically. I mean, if Gordon brought us
Speculation
all
will
in-
do us no good, Gordon states. Let us focus
Yes.
on what we have to be fact, rather than getting lost in the sauce like you all tend to do. Especially you,
what's with the
Dale.
book?
Do you want to see if it's magic first? Because if it's magic, then
Detect
it's
magic
worthwhile.
guys are always on when I'm not concentrating on something else.
Zane, there's a mid to high abjuration on this book.
Oh, there's abjuration magic on this book.
which means
Yeah, what does that mean, nerd?
Medium to high magical protection.
okay.
So we're not gonna
Well,
get fucked if we open it.
Is that a yes or no to magical traps?
Abjuration is often the one of protection and/or traps. Yes.
Okay.
But don't blow up on us.
DM.
I go by John, but
because
yes.
of how DM John.
John DM, but
Um,
yes.
Fucking.
Got 'em.
Due to the rules of detect magic, what's the spell? Or wait, do I know the spell currently affecting it, or is it only if it was created by a spell?
Bro, it's like there's a spell called Identify, which you may want to try using once or
Whoa.
twice.
Oh yeah, ritual cast identify. Bleh.
That would
There
be
you
nice.
go.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Alrighty, while he is fucking with the book, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Explaining to Gordon basically what happened after we split up, which is how we being me and Mirth, Mirth saw a shady looking guy. Mirth followed the shady guy. I followed Mirth, which ended up us finding Richard Fontaine, getting cornered by Sylvester Steele and the Amazonians, and how we protected him from him. That is, we protected Fontaine from Steele.
Understandable. That's weird. Sylvester doesn't
Yeah.
normally play fast and loose with his muscle.
Well, from the sounds of it, this wasn't the first time he's done so. He specifically mentioned how Fontaine has ignored his requests previously. So this may not be the first attempt, and I doubt it will be the last, especially before the debate.
I will put spies upon them. Or at least more obvious surveillance. Thank you, Runt, for bringing this to my attention.
As for what we were doing regarding this, Yugu told me that he came into the house looking like this. And I didn't want a repeat of the library situation, so I rushed to him And when we got into the room, the alarm started going off.
I see. Gordon has no idea about the timeline, so he's not going to question this at all. And just look to Nav and say, where the fuck have you been?
Dude, I literally have no idea.
He
I went out
stabbed his
for-
way out of the back seat.
The hell?
I don't.
I think he
don't-
was locked in the limousine trunk.
I heard you got put back into the hospital due to pneumonia. Did you sneak out?
I don't think so. I think I was officially released.
I'm gonna call a medic here. Dale, can you look at this man? You look at him, Dale.
That's fine.
I
Quite-
look at him.
Okay. Fuck you, Patrick, also known as Mr. Underground. Okay.
You're damn right.
You all wait for Zane to finish his thing, not fucking with the glass box just yet, which is non-magical. Zane can tell you right off the bat. This spell identify of yours will explain to you, oh, what spell might be affecting this book, and it's called Glyph of Warding, you dumb fuck.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh no!
I forget, what level spell is Glyph of Warding?
Is
Third
that
or
like a
higher.
third?
Third or
5?
higher.
Third or higher. Yeah.
Third or higher?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and pop a 4th level Dispel Magic.
Okay, can you please roll me an intelligence check?
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's higher than 4th level.
You should have asked for some inspiration.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Let him
right.
cast a spell.
I wouldn't give to be an abjuration wizard.
There
22.
you go.
Oh, unless it's
Very,
a 12th level
very
spell.
nice.
Yes,
That could
these-
disable an Ozark thing, and the glyph is gone. Along with any other magical bullshit in this book.
Affecting this book, anyways, but it's still locked, correct?
Yep.
I'm going to assume Zane told us, yeah, magic's gone. You're free to
Yeah.
fuck with it now. And I'm gonna take the key and try messing with it and
The
see if I
skeleton
can
key
unlock
easily can mold itself around these locking mechanisms, pull the pins, and start to snap them open one at a time. There are 3 binds.
yeah.
You do the first one, which the first glyph of warding would normally immediately explode in your face. The second one goes off. The second glyph of warding does not explode in your face. And the third lock comes off, and nothing happens. You guys open up your Schwiggity Schwank book and can begin to read. Does
Zane
anyone here
gains the
speak
book.
Hyperion?
Huh, guess who
Ooh.
has comprehend languages?
Oh shit!
Guess who's from here? Or no, we're not.
No, yeah.
No one is.
It doesn't
from
matter if he's from here.
Right.
No one.
Seeing that it is in a language Zane does not understand, he'll turn the book to Runt.
Okay.
I'm gonna rub my hands together and be like,
Do you have a
alright,
spell slot to do this?
I have 3 more spell slots. I
Okay.
indeed can do this.
Perfect. Go ahead and subtract 1 since you were not a ritual caster.
Yep.
And you cast Comprehend Languages. Throw that in the chat. Thank you so much. You begin to comprehend the languages of the most boring
Actually-
fucking book of your life, Ron.
I will also use another sorcery point to double the duration of this spell to
Cool.
make it last for 2 hours.
You got it. You start to skim through this thing, this manifest of... There is so much bullshit here, Ron. This is more or less Kilfala's entire shipping manifest, her master copy. Everything that she is trading and moving around is kept track in this book. Surely there are redundancies and others like it, such as a copy. But this one has everything in it. Surely, with enough time to compare records, there will be some errors found in the other ones, but not in this one. Runt, you have stolen a merchant's most prized possession.
I'm going to turn to Gordon and give him the biggest smile that I've ever given anyone and say, I think we just found a way to get Kilfala on our side.
Oh, you
This
stole the
is-
diary?
This is more important than a diary. This is her master manifest. It has everything she has ever done, mercantile-wise, and everything she is going to do, transaction-wise.
Our manifesto's supposed to be for evil people.
It's not a manifesto.
Gordon
It's,
nods his head, giving Runt a thumbs up.
I won't be able to read this forever, so if we want to try and get this translated, you know...
Oh,
So that
I
way you
can read it forever.
Oh,
I know. I assume. I saw him cast comprehend languages.
Yeah.
I know that spell as a ritual, so it'll be much slower than what you do. But
oh, that's
give me
excellent
a few
then.
days.
You do? I'd like to copy that sometime.
I'll throw my ritual book at Zane. Yeah, sure, whatever. Nerd, go ahead.
Well then. Seems Kilfala has a... Let us hope that she does not realize who took it immediately. Let us just hope that. Okay. I'm gonna go run interference. Have fun. Don't die.
I think we're gonna stay here for a day or two.
That's probably good. Alrighty. Gordon leaves. You are all alone. Is it time for more downtime?
I think so.
Please.
Hmm.
Seems like it.
Very nice.
When exactly is the debate between Fontaine and Seal?
In
8
days.
Yeah, 8 days.
Hey guys, that sounds like a long rest to me.
Yeah.
Are we
I
doing a
would
long
get
rest?
on. It sounds like we have a good chance to get all of our shit back before shit hits the fan. But that's just my opinion.
And that'll give us a day in advance, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Seems like we want to
Um,
take a long rest to get spells back, resources. And,
would I be able
what's that?
to copy comprehend languages out of Yugu's ritual book into my spell book?
What is your intelligence?
+4.
Roll me a 1d20. So it's 18 or is it 19?
18.
Okay.
Right.
Please.
Zane?
Roll me a
Zane,
1d100.
Okay.
Don't roll
1d
above I think it's 95 or 85, something like that.
Okay.
This should be fun.
Don't roll a D100. Don't roll above that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watcha. 74.
You can learn it within 1d2 days. Roll me a 1d2. Good old wizard learning. 2 days. Alright, Zane, on the 24th, you will learn comprehend languages.
Woo.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
For the next 5 days, now that I have my book back, can I ritually cast comprehend languages over
I
and
think
over?
you all will be doing this over and over and over again. So
I
while
don't
you
want to
guys
be part of the nerd stuff.
What?
I don't want to be part of the nerd stuff.
You don't or you
Reading
do?
He doesn't.
I don't.
Oh, okay. What
We
do
go
you
back
guys
to
do?
the. Can I invite Nav to go arena fighting?
Nav, you want to go fight in an arena? Is your
Fuck
mouth
yeah.
full? Okay.
Also, now that Zane has comprehend languages, he can do the same thing Runt did with the fanfic book.
True.
Yep.
Okay.
Which he'll probably spend more time on that since there's actually no, since he can
Yeah.
ritual cast gold.
Because you can do the manifest, you can do the fanfic.
Yeah.
You're chopping up, Runt. I don't know if it's your internet or what's going
It's
on.
probably my internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's happening for me too.
Okay. Compendium. You guys go and try to be cool guys in the arena. I want you guys to roll me 3 skill checks against DCs that I don't know yet because I'm still pulling it up. Guys, I love Xanathar's downtime rules. Isn't it so cool?
It's so convenient.
Yeah.
You want to pass
It's
a lot of
fun.
time really quickly? Here we
Hey,
go.
you're talking about how we don't spend enough time on downtime.
It's true. Oh, downtime activities. And you guys want to go fight in the arena.
Yep.
Okay. Crime, not crime. Gambling, no.
Well, we do so. I'm going to tell Nav all about Halo Punch, and try to convert him.
Yeah, if you want to be converted to a weird fist fight everyone you meet kind of cult.
Give me your pitch.
Alright, so De La Punch, his religion, and now my religion is based off of wait, let me pull up my notes.
This isn't a good pitch so far.
He whips them out in the middle of speech. Hold on.
I
I'm still
wrote
learning.
down somewhere.
I wasn't expecting you to be so receptive immediately.
I had the pitch wrote down, I swear.
I found those downtime rules whenever you guys are ready.
Alright, so it's the faith of the challenger. So we worship Hara Aun, which is a man who killed a god by punching them to death and ripping out his soul and eating it. He literally stole divinity, and it's literally a living hurricane who consumed a hurricane. Like, ate it. Straight up. He was adopted by a divine god, and then was hanging out with him even while he was immortal. And then he fought an army to death. Army of death. Like death as a being. And then punch death in the face before disappearing. And going to fight the sun. You gain absolute infinite power if you just follow the teachings and just punch people to death.
This seems very violent, Nav. Are you a violent
feels like
man
one of
still?
those weird pyramids. It's like a pyramid scheme to steal divinity.
A pyramid scheme of violence.
So you recruit 2 people to punch people to death, and then I recruit 2 people, and then we gain tokens that we used.
If you have 100 tokens, you can challenge Heva Oyun. Steal divinity.
I may steal this. I'm not even joking. I haven't fleshed this religion out yet, so this is actually pretty good lore building. Alright, here's 2 tokens. This shady-ass fucking god shows up, like, here you go.
So
He's like, man, I have to beat your ass now.
Oh wow, someone actually got to 100. What the fuck? It's just sucker punch him in the face.
Worth it.
I mean,
oh my god, God punched me in the
like-
face. Oh, sorry.
if you want your tokens, I can sign a waiver and then just not go to church. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not a punchy guy. I mean, the whole story, it sounds metal as fuck. Good for you for finding something that speaks to your soul. But, I'm trying to not just like kill people anymore.
That's
You know, I have my drunken benders like a few days ago, so like mistakes happen still, but like, you know, just I
don't
want to
have to
help
kill 'em.
you. I want you to be your best self, but I don't think that life is for me.
to each your own. Let's just punch people in the face now, as I lead them to the arena.
True. Alrighty, let's do downtime. Pit fighting. Ah. Alright. Characters. I need one of you to volunteer right now. Who's ready to roll some dice? Alright, Eric's got it. Eric, I need from you, and listen closely, a strength athletics check, a dex acrobatics check, and a special constitution check that has a bonus equal to a roll of the character's largest hit die. This roll doesn't spend that dice. So a con with a 1d8 for you. You may replace one of these with one attack roll using one of your character's weapons. So no magic. Okay,
You done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll the DC? Okay, you're rolling. Got it.
What was the strength one?
Athletics, if you want athletics, or you could do a con with a 1d8,
Ooh,
which mathematically would probably be better.
probably. A Constitution check or a saving throw?
Check. Add a 1d8 to that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Works.
And then either an attack roll or a athletics check.
My attack roll is probably better. I don't have all my shit as magical. Does that matter? Or does
No,
that
I just need an attack
include-
roll from like your weapon. All right. Atheist Will? That's the name? What?
It's been like that for
I
a
was
long
barking up the
time.
wrong tree.
Hey,
I was
listen, we
barking up the
haven't
wrong
gotten
tree.
into a combat in a very long time. Y'all haven't seen
Okay.
my Freddie Mercury dagger yet.
All right. Your DCs are this. You get clowned in your acrobatics check. You beat your constitution check. And then somehow you lose in a strength of will with your weapon. You do get a whole 50 GP. But ultimately, it was kind of a bad showing. Mirth! Hit us up, Chief. Do well this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. So instead of athletics, which I'll do first, I'll replace it with my attack.
Do it. Okay.
So 17. Then my acrobatics,
19.
19, and then I'll do a cons check with a d8.
Okay. Very nice.
So 19.
Your
so it's a
DCs
17, 19, 19.
are 24,
Oh, come on!
15, you got the acrobatics, and 13. That's 2 successes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that means you win 100 GP, but is it enough to garner the attention of Sylvester Steele, who noticed you? Surely, when you intercepted him. Please roll me a performance check.
Oh, I'm great with these.
The only bugbear in Ugarest. Ooh,
20.
Ooh.
that's pretty good.
I'm not used to using a dagger. I'm usually using my fist, and that's why it was such a hard fight with the
Yeah.
dagger.
It's
But,
true. You just so happen to fight McStabby, the Stabby Man, king of the dagger and knife fight. He cut you good. But you got the better of 2 other opponents in a strength of endurance and also of dodging knives being thrown at you. Either way, you did a pretty good showing. Congratulations. Nothing immediately happens, but you know, it was a pretty good showing. Okay. That was their downtime. Dale, you have something to do? Is it time to get married?
Oh, fuck. I think Dale has to go have an apology date. And he starts off by sending, like, the most ridiculously too much flowers
Yeah.
to her workplace, because that's where she wants it the most, because that way she can brag to all of her coworkers nonstop.
Okay. That is true and fair. What does your apology note say to Miss Feist?
I'm so sorry. I had to bring him. Not because I like him, but because he's my best friend. And will have to be my best man if we ever get married. I'm sorry. It's like another apology.
Wow! Holy
However,
shit!
It was for work reasons, but this is for reasons of the heart. And then it'll be like XOXO.
Roll me persuasion with
Dale.
advantage. Miss Feist
Uh,
wants to accept your apology.
Can I blow some divine sense into there for another +5?
No,
No? Alright. Well, 25.
you don't need it.
Could have been
Yeah.
like impossible DC.
Miss Feist will call you the hour they are delivered. To accept your apology and to accept your proposal. Which you did not
shit.
actually give her.
Well, things go fast in, Kalukale, I got engaged!
Guys! Ugaris has been at war for 60 years. People die all the time. It's like Skyrim logic, okay? Okay.
He says if we get married, so she takes that as we're going to get married.
Yes. You take what you can get in Ugarest, alright? And you're connected with Gordon as well, and you're great with kids.
Xander as the groom, the
That's
best
true.
man. So
Then she'll be protected from Xander too, because he never goes for married women.
I think it goes. She calls me and says it, and then I go give Xander a hug, and I'm like, "You want to be my best man when I get married?"
Of course, anything.
I was like, you've been invited as my best man. I was like, she accepted it. She took it.
Can I have multiple +1s for your wedding?
Of course you can.
Thank you. And you will go about organizing that. The readers, are you just dedicating your long rest to this stupid coded manifest in a different language?
Yep.
Is anyone
Coded manifest, and the.
I need you to choose,
comprehend
Zane.
language. I'll do the fanfic comprehend language.
All right. You're going to be doing the fanfic, leaving Yugu to do the coded thing, the manifest. So, Ron, where are you helping? Where is your skills most suited for? The mission,
I'm really good with...
or hating on Tyrant?
It always has to be the mission. It always has to be
Does
the
it
mission.
have to
I have
be?
to help you. It has to be the mission.
Okay.
I have to help Yugu.
Yugu, go ahead and give me an investigation check at advantage. Or alternatively, Runt could do that. Whoever has a better score.
I'll give you, because you probably have better. I only have +1.
Hey, +2, baby.
Yeah.
19.
Nice.
Very good choice. Zane, for the final book, you have all the time in the world anyway to read it. You've already read the first two. You might as well have advantage for this last. The final chapter. How the Tyrant became the Tyrant of Tolst.
Alright. And then after this, we're doing the comprehend languages bit. It's investigation, correct?
Yep.
Whatcha? 18.
The final book of the Tyrant of Tolst is kind of weird. Let me go and pull it up real fast. This is the wrong folder. Of course it's the wrong folder. Why would John ever think he was ever in the right folder ever?
Now we have gone through the last page of this book.
Yeah.
You went through the epilogue. Indeed.
Oh, the epilogue.
You remember the first two books. Eric wasn't here, so we'll do a quick recap. The first book, the Tyrant was a student in an Ozark Academy of Hunters. He was assailed. He blew up an airship station / airship terminal by being attacked by someone who is a word-for-word description of Irithyll and her Ulathaean scum. Or friends, I should say. We are introduced to a side character / semi-love interest known as Citron Jewel. Oh, something is in my eye. We may have to go on break. Okay. I got it. We'll go on break soon anyway. Zane, the second book, after establishing all the characters, was a more or less melodrama, where the main focus was on Citron Jewel. A greater mystery was solved by the Tyrant as they figured out their feelings towards one another, as well as introduced the new bastard Tristan Darter to the mix, who became an enemy of the Tyrant. It was quite sad of an ending, but with a happy little note on the end. In the third book, in The Tyrant of Tolst, many things happen. Cantelar gets set on fire, explodes. The inner politics of Tolst are revealed to those who read, as the Tyrant is in the center of them, influencing council members, foreign affairs ministers, as well as the local security to calm the fuck down. As a hunter, that was his responsibility, to not draw in more spirit beasts, which would come no matter what. There is a Cantelari adventure where he goes and executes several people in the Demi-Human Coalition. A very grim and grisly showing of his power, as you, Zane, remember how Cantelar's Spirit Beast invasion ended. A tower of CR-10 plus monsters exploding in the blink of an eye, casting the entire city into a dust cloud of black particles. The Tyrant then returns to Tolst, under siege, under attack, by even more of these monsters, seemingly lured in for no explicable reason. And the secret is revealed soon after through the lens, again, of Citron Jewel, who interacts with not just one, not just two, but nearly 5 different entities that are extraterrestrial in nature. There are names which I shall write down or codify later, which I said some time ago, back when we read the first epilogue.
I remember the time snake.
Yeah.
That's what I
Citron
remember.
seemed to go through a jolly chase through the afterlife, seeking someone to help in the Tyrant's condition of being puppeted by his master and maker and ultimate manipulator, Ishvatar. I'll let someone take notes on that if they want to.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay. In the end of the story, Ishvatar was defeated by a coalition of Tristan Darter, Ozark, a divinely empowered Citron, as well as the Tyrant himself, who made the not so... I don't want to call it the killing blow, but more or less convinced Ishvatar that the life he was leading was more exciting than the one that the god could puppet in the Tyrant's place. Ishvatar bowed out gave up his claim and faded into the shadows of the world again. And in that moment of victory and moment of triumph, the two lovers made their final kiss when something went horribly wrong. Which was explained in the epilogue. And I don't wish to go over that again, but a quick summary of it is simply Ishvatar's sister wife, I guess, planted a spell within Citron to kill both her and the tyrant when they made contact. Likely starting this whole chain of events that you are now stuck within. A rather strange, sudden twist. You close the book, and as you all sit on that, we will find out what's in the manifest on the other side of our break. We'll be right back, everybody. Ooh. Hello, everyone. We're back with secrets to be untold. Untold? Told? Whatever. It's fine. You all finish reading up the manifest, where you can find, well, with nothing to truly compare it to, all you can find are, what do you call it? Receipts, I suppose? Intentions to sell quite a few things with coded names, which you will all have to break and undo and figure out the cipher of, even with comprehend languages. No big deal, you think to yourselves. This shouldn't take more than a couple of days. It takes you the entire week. But after piecing together some quick buzzwords, you will find that Kilfala, the one who hates the Imperials, the one who hates the Empire of Hyperia, has indeed been sending weapons made from Big Stinky, of all places, to her Northern Republic. Now, you guys don't know the big deal about that, since in Klovisa everyone buys arms from each other of all kinds all the time. Hell, half of Tolst is also militarily supplied by Big Stinky. Their modern military is trained by people of Big Stinky. Millman, thank you for raiding me. Holy fuck. With a party of 22, I can't wait for all of them to leave as soon as they realize they don't know what the fuck is going on.
Quick, spam the ads! Spam the
shit,
ads!
You're right. You fools, you've fallen for it again, my rat trap!
See you
All
when
right.
you come back.
Sorry, Chad.
Doing it back.
Okay. For those of you who are subscribed, though, enjoy the ads peeking around the ads. Oh, that's really funny. Oh. We should just take a minute break. No, okay. So. This manifest. No big deal, right? You think? Who cares? They're just shipping from Ugares to this Northern Republic weapons. No big deal. Normally, this wouldn't be a big deal. But in Hyperia, laws work differently. In Ugares, to placate those in the Empire, their laws also work differently. Kilfala is doing something not just illegal, but extra illegal. If this is reported and gets to an actual court system, she could be executed outright. For, if not that, extradited to the Empire, who will then execute her. This is a big bad problem. Because you're not supposed to import/export weapons made in Klovisa to an empire that has quite literally no magic. They don't want that shit there.
Oh my. Talk about dirty laundry.
I was about to say, we
oh,
got
dirty
some
laundry, let me
juicy
quickly-
blackmail.
That's just the first thing you guys find. There are other, more juicier things undoubtedly connected to more spicier people you don't even know exist. But after a week of figuring out what's the best way to blackmail Kilfala with, an execution may be what's on the table.
I assume Gordon comes back to his embassy at the end of each day.
Yeah, he checks in on you guys.
Whenever we get finished rewriting or transcribing this manifesto, like go up to him. Yeah, we found something really good in Mrs. Gilfala's chest. Think it might secure her as your ally.
Do tell.
Through the use
And
of
we can
blackmail.
kind of hand wave that if you guys don't
And
want to
blah,
have
blah,
that
blah, blah, blah,
conversation.
blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah,
Isn't
blah,
that
blah.
interesting, Gordon?
That is interesting. I think I'm gonna go have a talk with her.
Do you want this copy?
Copies. No, well, not this copy. Do you want copies of this to take with you as
Yes. Yes, I do.
proof? Okay. We can transcribe them for you, as we have many notes we've been taking during all this. You can freely take with you.
He will take them and leave immediately.
Bye, Gordon.
He hears you're getting married as well, you motherfucker, and you didn't make him the best man? What the fuck?
It's like, look, Xander's never been a best man before, and you've been a best man like 87 times. You're the best man in the city.
No, that's fair. Yeah, okay. I forgive you. he immediately caves. No big deal. He doesn't give a shit. Okay.
What am I gonna do with my second best man though? As he like leaves.
True. Okay. Well, that tells me nothing, so I'm gonna roll different dice. There we go. That tells me everything. John rolled some dice. No big deal. You guys
Fine.
finish up your downtime on the 29th. Who doesn't like the 29th, guys?
Yeah, it's a
Solid.
very suspicious day.
It's time for experience, guys, because you have secured a mogul to your side.
Oh, yeah.
Also for lore, right?
No.
Okay.
We get
We're done
law
with that part.
XP.
You guys get experience points. We have stolen and secured Lady Kilfala to our side. Threatened and blackmailed by Gordon and the team. There we go. Let me do a quick count here. We have one. Catherine Stormsbane. She has a mighty need before she joins the team. Alan Bogar still wants his hydrogen so he can make something. Linnell Sharp hates your guts. She hates your guts. Sylvester Steele also hates your guts. But we have Gordon. We now have Kilfala. We have De La Panche, your favorite, man who will punch someone in the head. Richard Fontaine, he has a meeting to deal with. The younger Carly, also known as the First Smuggler. No idea what he's up to, but he wants something as well. And the vampire exile, Ariel Redmoon, still has not signed on. So we're at 3. So everyone, please take 2,000 experience points. And then add another 800 for roleplay.
Some of us should be pretty close to 9, right?
God, I hope not. Then you have to do another week of downtime.
I have bad news, everyone. I just hit level 9.
God damn it.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Now the real decision is: do I put it into rogue or do I put it into sorcerer?
Do it into rogue. You won't be.
I would
missing
hold
much.
off because you may be needed before you can finally get that your justification done.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just keep it there for now.
We do need to do something tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we have gotten a long rest in, correct?
You have a long rest. Please recover all hit dice, spells, whatever resources are based off of a
Oh,
long
my
rest for you.
sorcery points.
Let's go ahead and re-roll those portents.
Please do.
Pog. We call them poggins.
Okay.
Yeah, we call them
Poggins.
Pog here.
Yeah, Poggins.
I hate this.
Thank you. I hate this.
Thanks, I hate it.
Thanks.
Those are some good rolls.
Okay. While you roll those 2 dice, we will
Already
refocus. Tomorrow comes a rather big debate. The economy of Ugarest between the smartest man alive, apparently, or at least a master debater, versus the man who can print money, Sylvester Steele, a man who is richer than God. During this time, you know he will be outside of... Well, he'll be outside. You don't know where exactly he lives. Supposedly a lesbian stronghold? No one's really
You'll never not make
investigated
me
that.
laugh every time you say that.
It's really...
I fucking can't control myself.
Either way, Sylvester will be out and about. What are you all planning to do with this opportunity? Assassinate? Deliberate? Extradite?
I want to take Yugu, and I want to take Nav. And depending on whether or not they agree, I also want to take Zane. And I want to scout for Duplon, just to see if he's around here. Because I want Mirth and I want Hale to like actually keep an eye on like the debate while it's happening. So like they're inside while we're outside.
Duplon had some kind of weird staff cane thing with him, right?
He sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if that was described to me well enough, would I be able to locate it with locate object?
Probably?
I'm the one
Zane
who
would
saw
have
it.
to get
I can
really
locate object.
descriptive.
Well, he
Yeah.
did.
I'm the one who
It's
saw it. I
included.
can cast locate object.
Oh,
Go for it.
He has it, Lamau.
Oh, okay.
Me too. Oh,
Well, aren't you guys cool?
you're damn right I'm cool.
Hell yeah, he's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then. Brandon, I need you to stop messaging me in Discord before I murder you in real life. Okay.
IRL?
Don't stop.
I mean Minecraft. I'm so sorry. I'm getting banned. Anyway.
Last stream?
Our last stream, true. Okay. God, I get distracted easily. So, who is going into the archives to watch the debate?
I guess I will.
Okay, Mirth. And then, who is on
I actually-
Duplon duty?
I think I want to swap out Nav with Dale if Dale also has locate object. Because once he sees the staff, if we see him, then that would be good to have for later.
What are we, fucking Pokemon in your party? What is
Yeah.
this
I don't know.
swap
Damn
out
right we are.
bullshit?
So-
Yeah, what the fuck? I didn't even get to hear your plan because
boy.
you cut out so badly.
Get fucked. So
I mean, what do
Dale's
you
gonna say,
guys want?
well, if you really want to, we could just buff the shit out of Mirth and let Mirth just beat the shit out of Steel when he tries to go for his car and beat all of his bodyguards and then laugh as we fucking pick him up and run away with him. Comically so. And then one of you guys can teleport, right? You could go like distances. You just teleport right into like a van and just fucking drive off into the sunset. They'll never know where the fuck you went. It'll be hilarious.
But
Just wear the
doesn't-
mask and call yourself Triple H. No one will ever think it was actually us.
But Mirth was seen at the party, so they're going to know. He's
Well-
like pretty unique in all of Ugarest.
If
The
we can
only
have...
And
bugbear
someone
in
kept
Ugarest.
using my real name in the party as well. As I just look at Runt.
You gave them your real name when you went there dressed as Triple H.
Yeah, I was supposed to be dressed as Triple H, and Runt was using my name the whole time.
I only said your name to kill follow.
And to,
Didn't I? I think
Wow,
it
you
was.
guys are great
It's a lot
spies.
more,
I
actually.
tell you.
Dale
Uh.
just laughs in your faces. He's riding a high, guys. Apparently he's getting married. He hasn't gotten into the rings yet, but still.
I think it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yugu, do you want to be at my wedding? And then it's like,
Oh yeah, I'll play.
Okay.
Do you have
Mirth, do you want to be my ring bearer, Mirth?
Sure.
Oh, cool. Nav, I know you're gonna be there. You love drinking.
So,
Zane, did you want to come hang out with us too?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay. All right. That's everybody
What?
invited. That's important.
Fucking. Holy shit!
Wow.
Imagine rejecting the offer of going to someone's wedding. Like, I'm fine. Like, what an
It's
asshole.
okay. That's everyone. That's everyone important invited. Okay.
Okay.
And then I walk away without inviting you. Right.
You know, Dave LaPonche is a priest. He could officiate.
Oh fuck yeah! I should know. I'll write him a letter right now.
Alright. Okay, back on subject, I guess. Our plan is to seek out Duplan to intercept him? Or are we kidnapping Sylvester Steele?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Exactly. Do we have any spells that could make Mirth not look like Mirth for like an hour
I
or
have
something?
greater invisibility. It only lasts a minute because it sucks.
You just, a blurry bugbear pops out of the wall and just starts beating the shit out of a bunch of people.
I
It
have
all-
normal invisibility.
Oh,
But he cannot
God.
punch.
I mean, he could punch. He could beat the shit out of him. Then you turn him invisible, and then he runs away while invisible.
Hmm.
But how would you
Or-
cast a spell on me?
And
You
would
greater
have to-
invisibility yourself, and then you. What's the teleport spell? The 500 feet one?
dimension door.
Well,
Yeah, if someone has Dimension Door, you just Dimension Door him the fuck out of there with an unconscious guy.
Our navigator can do that.
I feel like this plan's not quite complicated enough, so we need to have like a 9-step plan to get to that spot. With Xander as the distraction. Sorry, not driver, not getaway driver. He's too good at it.
I still don't know the when and the where. When is, like, are you just, as soon as he gets out of his car, you just
You're
literally
damn right we are.
throw Mirth at him to cause chaos?
There's
You
gonna
start-
be like a blurry object flies up and just beats the shit out of the steel
mean-
against his car.
If we really want to do that, we could have Xander make a distraction, and then in the start of the chaos, then we throw Mirth at him, and then Mirth, like King Kong style, just grabs him, knocks him out, and jumps away.
Well, we don't really need him alive, right? You just
Well,
kill
we
him and
do.
take his. Well,
we want,
you
we want
guys
to
just want
kidnap
the.
him.
You
We
just
need
want
to
the
know
money
where
power.
his lesbian stronghold is.
That too.
I got him to say it, guys. The campaign's over. I've won. Ah,
Okay,
Who
fine.
wins
So-
in D&D? Just John. Both Johns actually win.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So when he's about to enter the for the debate, you greater invisibility me. I have a disguise on already, so when I drop the invisibility and beat this stuffing out
While
of him,
you are greater invisible, you can just beat the shit out of him.
yeah.
You will be invisible the whole time.
But when I suddenly reappear, I want to be in disguise.
Ah, I see. You think it'll take you
Hopefully
more
he'll
than a
just
minute to beat him up?
Well, he means after the
Probably
minute.
not.
After the minute, he wants to be disguised, so when people do see him,
Oh,
they will see him in that disguise. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to dress up as a very regal guy, like an intellectual.
Okay. you beat his ass. Someone casts fog cloud. No one knows what's happening, and then you just knock people out as you run through the crowd invisibly. Hmm.
Should this be before or after the debate?
Definitely I think it might actually be better to do after, because I want to see Fontaine rip a new one into Steel and have everyone doubt Steel.
Okay, but what if Fontaine loses?
He's never
I will
lost a
say,
debate before.
I will
That's why
say,
he's.
if we are expecting Duplan to show up, do not bother counting on invisibility. He can see right through it.
Okay, if he
Also-
sees it, it doesn't matter, right?
Another thing, though, this is pretty important now that I'm thinking about it. Yugu, you said, what if he wins? The only way he would win is if Duplan used mind control. We know that's a thing that happens with magic. So
What?
isn't it possible? Isn't it possible for, like, I mean, the tyrant does that. He can enforce his will onto other people. So something to that effect. So who's to
One
say that
thinks so, at least.
Run thinks so, at least. Who's to say that Duplan doesn't have something that he can cast to make Steel win the debate?
Or perhaps the reason Steele was trying so hard to get Fontaine is so that way he could do that on Fontaine to make him lose the debate.
Then the best option is before. Fontaine skips out on the debate. No, I'm sorry, Steele skips out on the debate. Fontaine wins through submission, and we take him away to interrogate them.
And then we kidnap Fontaine later and bully him into coming to our side as well.
You mean bully him to coming to your wedding, yeah?
Oh shit, I forgot to invite the smartest man in the fucking world. God, I'm such an idiot.
If he thinks it's a good idea, then
Well,
I think we
That-
have
that
to
might
invite
fit
Gordon in. Hey Gordon, can you get us a unmarked black van with very dark tinted windows?
in
Stationed
like one
500
day,
feet away from wherever Alexander Steele or Mr. Steele's gonna pop out of
I
his
think
car.
technically 400. For
Is it
So it's
400?
500.
I don't remember.
I could get a flower van if you want.
That's even better.
Okay. He
I-
wasn't paying
I-
attention at all to your plan. Just wait, what are you guys planning on doing? You're gonna kill Sylvester Steele and ruin
Like,
we're
as
gonna
soon as
everything
steal
it
for
was gonna
everyone?
go terribly.
We're kidnapping him, and then we're gonna find his lesbian stronghold.
Oh,
fucking
kidnap-
We're gonna
lesbians.
That's not
kidnap
harder
and
than
torture
kill.
Sylvester Steele?
We don't need to torture him. We just
Oh, I'm
need
gonna
him
God,
to
but I
tell
would
us-
love to. He's such a dick.
I want you guys to think about this for a moment. What do you think everyone else is going to think when you resort to this level of violence?
that Sylvester Steele dipped on Fontaine for no apparent reason, and he hates his guts.
You are planning to publicly attack him.
You'll be invisible. I guess that doesn't really matter.
I want you to think really hard. Do you really think a disguise, any disguise, is not going to be seen through? Mirth, no offense, but your body proportions, they're a little out of whack, yo.
yeah.
Next up, several spellcasters suddenly casting high levels of magic Ugris has never seen before. We know what magic is. We're not idiots. We understand what Klovisa is. Just 90% of our population doesn't have access to it. And then you are going to try to kidnap the richest man alive, as if he doesn't have his own personal defenses, and is also in league clearly with an enemy of yours, this Duplan character? Do you really think him is such an easy mark that anyone could just roll up on him and just snatch him away?
We are not anyone. I kind of take offense to that.
I think he has a good point, though, that we are only considering what we're going to do and not what could happen to interfere with the plan as soon as it starts. as well as any of the consequences we would be facing as a result of it, even if we were to succeed. That was why my idea of focusing more on Duplan rather than focusing on Steel, because no one here, like in Ugarest, really is going to know who Duplan is. So if we do something against him specifically and directly, it's going to have much less of a backlash than if we do something to Steel. Publicly, I might add.
I think I have a better plan for all of this.
Go ahead.
Have you ever heard of drive-by sleeping?
I don't
What?
even know what the
What if-
drive-by is.
What if we just... Oh, shit, you guys don't have cars. Oh, right, so you just drive by and people would shoot out of the window, but instead, we'll just put someone in, like, a building and you just sleep his car whenever it goes by. It won't affect most of the people in there, but it will affect the driver, who apparently is suddenly narcoleptic, and it'll cause a car crash. Hopefully
And
they're
then
going
what?
fast enough.
And
I
then
know,
what?
I'm a genius. That's it. You hope he dies. And if it doesn't work this time, we can try again.
Does anyone have the sleep spell?
I do.
No.
No.
You do.
Why do you,
Plan.
why do you have
How do you have it? Aren't you a
I'm a fucking-
paladin?
I'm a peace paladin. It's the best. It's the spell you get forever.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm joking. I don't want to actually kill Alex. It would be fucking hilarious to do. This is like one of the few places that I could do it, but I'm not going to.
No, sabotaging his car sounds legit. If you guys could figure out a way to make him show up late without murdering him or kidnapping him for the entire city to see, like causing an accident,
Well,
Fontaine
if
could
you-
win by default or at least be heavily advantaged.
Oh, I could do that. Yeah, where's he coming from?
We
Do
don't
we
fucking
where he's
know,
coming from?
man. You think
Ah, true.
you think
What
the
kind of
richest
cars
man
he drive?
alive is easy to track? For all we know, he's gonna fucking show up in a biplane or a fucking airship.
Shit,
I
does he have-
could block the roads 150 feet away from the entrance to the archives.
All roads?
Yeah, well, in a 150-foot circle.
Or are you planning to do that?
I could make some fake terrain if I could go and check all the places beforehand. It would take me an hour of spell casting, but I could put fake rubble, fallen trees, things on the road. If people
know.
went through it, they could figure out it is fake, but people would
Mm.
stop at least and make traffic.
I see.
Do you know?
Not in that moment. Ah. An interesting prospect, but 150 feet is walking distance. I could
Exactly,
walk
it's
that
close
in,
enough for our
30
friend to
seconds.
walk and see all the cars.
you know. It's,
If I had to guess, he's gonna come by this bridge.
what makes you say that?
I don't know why, but I feel like the best place for a lesbian stronghold would be under the Archon's palace. And I don't know why, but that's just the thought occurs to me.
Well, I'm sure the Archon would
No.
like to know if that was the case.
That would probably be exactly why it's a good place to put it. If he doesn't
Say
know.
there are not exactly that many directions to necessarily come from, given the location of the archives.
Gordon nods his head. 2, 3 bridges at most. Well, I mean, we don't have to cross a bridge, so anyone in the South Road. But
Yes.
either way, what is your goal for this? Are you just wanting to fuck with Richard? Or not Richard? Sylvester? Do you wish for Richard to win? What is the plan
No.
here?
The ultimate goal is to have Richard Fontaine win. At least in my opinion.
Do you know how he
Because-
is going to argue? What he will argue for?
No, that's part of the issue.
I don't think it matters. So long as Steel loses, it's better for us in any sense.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, the reverse of what I said. Not that Fontaine wins, but that Steele loses.
I think perhaps I might be able to help Fontaine a bit if he wants me to.
Well, we would need to make contact with him today. The debate is tomorrow.
That's
And
true.
there's not much time to waste.
We could just try to talk to Fontaine and see what else we can come up with after just having a genuine talk with him.
Does he not owe you one after stopping his abduction from last week?
He does indeed, and we haven't cashed in on that yet.
Then do so quickly before it is too late.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Vunt, what was in that other little glass box you got from my safe?
It was just stuff to open up the thing, right, John?
Nope. Nobody opened it.
Oh, I thought
God.
I had.
Oh
opened
god.
it.
It's gonna be a bomb.
I
having it in my
identified that it
hands.
wasn't. I identified that it wasn't magical, if I remember correctly.
Super non-magical.
Okay,
Yeah.
in that case, I will check the little box for traps, and then,
Yeah, how do you go about doing that?
I mean, what is like the opening for this box?
It's
This
like
glass
a
box?
lid. So it's like glass thing. It just has a
Okay.
little lid on it that is secured by a tiny little latch that can be like swiveled open. Super
I'm
easy to
gonna.
break, I believe is how
I'm
I
not-
described it.
I'm not so much as going to look for traps as I'm literally going to hold the box up against the wall, like hold the opening towards the wall, then quickly remove the lid and see if anything like explodes. If
Alright,
it
that
does
is
explode,
not
that's the wall.
checking for traps. That would be detonating any traps if there were one. You understand this, correct?
I'm aware, but I don't
Alright.
have any better ideas at the moment.
All right,
You-
well, let me stand close.
Well, get me closer to the blast zone, brother.
I'll protect you with my magical aura.
Nav, let's talk real quick. We should discuss
What's
something. The last time I remember, you went to have a meeting with Alan Bogar, and then you started noticing that furniture kind of moved on its own around you.
Mhm.
You didn't really understand what this was, and honestly, you probably forgot after 2 weeks of not playing. But John doesn't forget. An elephant never forgets. You, Nav, start to notice that some of the chairs, some of the tables, some of the furniture, even the curtains, are shifting a little bit in this room, in your embassy. When Runt throws open the box and reveals it is a cushioned jewelry box with a little note in it. You can flip open the note. It is written in Klovisa Common, which is the language of Ugarest. And it is from Alan Bogar to Lady Kilfala, asking in a very, how shall we say, awkward manner of, I could show you the world if only you would give me your hydrogen reserves. I beg of you. And surely there might have been once a ring or some sort of necklace or other sort of thing within this box that was locked away in a safe on its own, along with the note. Runt, you can read out this note, which is somewhat awkward, kind of, and maybe it's a little cute, if only for the implication that Alan Bogar is an awkward piece of shit.
Aww. Look at him, little guy.
Okay, so Kilfala has hydrogen somewhere. Great.
Well, that sounds like it solves one problem, doesn't it?
Does
we
it?
could get her to give it to Boga.
Yeah, we can ask Gordon to, on advice on how to best approach Kilfala in securing hydrogen, which we can then give to Alan Bogar.
Why did she keep
Playing it
it?
I
Why
don't.
did she keep it, Nav? And why was it in a safe? It's like a jewelry box.
Is she's not married, is she, Lady Kefala?
No, she's not.
Well, she might be now.
She is a
Oh,
bachelorette.
Is there anything else in the box,
Okay.
John?
No. You pull open the cushion, or try to, because it's, like, stuck to the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna put the note back in and put it away.
You
Oh,
put it
wait,
away.
John-
could I have that box?
For what
What?
purpose?
Can we let Nav say something? He hasn't
Alright.
spoken all session, guys.
No, I was just gonna ask because you brought up the my furniture curse, as it were.
Uh-huh.
Was it more or less active when we brought out the jewelry box?
You know, normally it's kind of like, the walls are kind of moving funny. And it's just like a passive awareness of like, okay, maybe like all the drugs and alcohol have finally
Yeah.
gotten to my nervous system.
I've
Well, for
been
the-
in an altered state for a while. Like,
Yeah, but when you're like moving outside the embassy and you're doing things, your mind's off it and you don't notice, right? So when you're here and you're like watching in somewhat stunned silence, like they open the box and it's almost as if the room breathes and holds its breath. And then when they close the box, the breath is released and everything kind of goes back to the way it was. See, this is like millimeters of motion that you are noticing. To everybody else except for you, the room's normal. But for you, Nav, it's almost as if this house is alive.
hey guys, something's wrong.
What? I turned to Yuya,
Oh,
being
not-
like, "And for what purpose do you want this bot? What? What do you mean something's wrong?"
Yeah, I thought I was just like, I don't like after effects of drugs and or alcohol, but yeah, shit's been moving around me since I went to that one dude. Like my coffee cup just like decided to be on a different table. And when you open the box, the room did a like.
Guys,
you-
Nav looks insane. For real.
Yeah, are you still on drugs?
No, I promise you, I am as sober as I have been in like the last week right now.
So extremely high.
No.
I'm looking at Nav and I'm looking at the room around us. Nothing magical
No.
aside
sure
from
not.
the ambient magic that comes from
For
Nav.
real, not magical.
I'm gonna walk up to Nav. I'm gonna be at his like knee height, and I'm just gonna
I'll
like,
crouch
motion
down.
for him- Yeah, to crouch down, and I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder. I'm gonna look him deep in the eyes, and I'm just gonna hand him the box, and I'm just gonna say, "Open it."
Okay. Nav will open it.
Nav, you try to open it. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Let's fuck my
um,
brain.
Gordon
oh.
goes over to Dale during this and is just like, they've never had antibiotics before. He's just probably like skitzing out.
Before Nav rolls, Nav, before you roll, I'll go ahead and portent that with a 17 on the die.
Okay. Go ahead
Okay.
and subtract that from your sheet. What's 17 plus your wisdom? Save.
Plus my wisdom.
Yeah, your wisdom saving throw. Modifier.
21.
Turns into a 21. Nav, you're like psyching yourself out a little bit. You start sweating. You're like, this is connected to Alan Bogar. The furniture keeps moving. The tables keep breathing. I'm not sure I want to do this. You're not sure you want to do this. And you're like putting your hands on the lid and you're about to like, you feel like you're about to have like an anxiety attack when you open it up. But you open it up. Perhaps something you would not have done were Zane's little invisible threads around you not being pulled. You let out a sigh of relief as you look down into the box. And Nav, you notice, nobody else notices, but there's like a button in this like cushioned thing, like just in the dead center, that to you looks very, very eye-like. Almost as if it is a human eyeball that is staring up at you.
Sup?
Ron's just like,
You got a mouth? Or yeah, there's an eye.
What?
I kind of want to poke it.
Can I look into the box?
Yeah, you look into the box.
You don't see that shit?
Okay, I love you, Nav. You are my bestest friend. You can't keep being on drugs. I don't even know where you got them. Like
I
I'm
don't
just
either.
gonna
This is
run
part of the
sober-
problem.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
poke it. I'm gonna poke the eye.
He
You
has a
poke the eye.
superpower. He can
Make me an
see
attack roll.
electricity.
make an attack roll.
Yeah, make an
With
attack roll.
what is
Not
that
your
without
weapon.
a weapon? I was about to say, what is it with not a weapon?
It's
Just like a
just
strength,
your
right?
D20
strength plus
strength.
proficiency, yeah. You're proficient with your fingers, right? Got
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Ooh.
Oh.
Apparently not.
Someone clip that.
Nav, you start trying to poke this thing, and to everyone else's surprise, either Nav is moving the box in his own hand and like moving it away from the finger, or it is somehow moving Nav's hand so that he cannot poke it. And you're just like watching this like 2-bit thing of like Nav trying to poke this thing, his hand moving on his own. Yeah.
Can I? I'm gonna
Just
I'm gonna
skipping
stop
frames.
Nav. I'm gonna stop Nav, and I'm gonna take the box. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
No, fuck you. Look at me. Have I ever been one to like play a fucking prank on you? Okay,
just like-
this is
if you
fucking
look-
serious, and it's not the drugs.
He's just giving you a stare that says "shut the fuck up," and he's just going to like tilt the box towards you and say, "Poke it." I believe you.
Yeah, make me an attack roll with advantage.
Oh.
I'm holding the box for you, buddy.
You
21.
strike the box right in its eyeball, Nav, or to everyone else, the button. Immediately, everyone in the room will start to hear the rattling of silverware, of porcelain, of the table, of the curtains, of the windowsill, of the window panes, of the chandelier above you, of the front door. The front door bell goes off. The stairs begin to rattle, the doors begin to shake, the cupboards begin to move and animate, as you all realize your house is either fucking haunted or the house you're in is alive. There is a cacophony of sounds, an orchestra of appliances and furniture shifting and moving over and over and over again. Gordon immediately says, "We need to go." Starts to head for the door, uses his movement and action to try to open the door, which is locked, and he cannot undo the lock. He rolls a 5 to overpower the door. We should all roll initiative, guys.
Oh yeah, we get to fight a house. Hell yeah, this is like 20,000 experience if we slay this bad
Monster
boy.
House.
Yeah, I was literally thinking Monster House the entire time,
Uh,
or House
Welcome to
Mimic.
Monster House
House that
movie.
is a mimic.
welcome to the house mimic. The house mimic.
Oh
You guys,
fuck, it's a mimic. Oh no.
Imagine if it
Alvin,
is.
since when has the house been a mimic?
The entire house is a mimic.
I don't have a battle map prepared for this because honestly, I didn't think Eric would be here today. To get this
Fair.
far.
That's fair.
Alrighty, we have initiatives. I will add them to the initiative order. We got Nav. We have the Ale. We have the Runt. We have the Ugu. We have the Mirth. And we have the Zane.
I
We
hate
also have
this.
Gordon. And then we have the House.
House.
The
House.
House.
He's in the house.
I am in the house.
Alrighty.
House.
Dale, you are at 13. We have Zane at 13. We have Mirth at 14. We
Wait,
have
John, you
12
said,
from Wizard 101 is a good game. Whose dumbass is this?
Not me, actually.
It's Nav.
Nav? Are you fucking for real?
He's so proud of himself.
I am proud of myself.
Oh.
And
Ron,
I
what is
made
your
you
initiative?
fucking say it.
Someone clip that.
Alright, the house goes at 20. Gordon goes at 1. Unironically 1. Alright.
Wow.
Yeah.
Duality of man.
Gordon.
Very nice. The house goes, and its first lair action shall be to fuck your day. I need everybody to make me dexterity saving throws or be struck by furniture and suffer.
Oh God.
Enjoy a +4, everybody.
12
Thank you for being
bludgeoning
next to me. You're
damage.
welcome.
Everyone except
Man.
Gordon gets a
Yeah,
plus
Gordon.
4.
Fuck,
Uh,
I'm so bad at these.
you have a
I
plus
forgot
4,
to turn
Dale?
off advantage.
Wow.
That's
I
with
rolled
the
a-
4. That's with +4.
I rolled a 3.
Oh.
So I've got a 14. Jesus Christ.
Alrighty,
Uh,
everyone who makes it above 15, you may add 6 damage or subtract 6 from your health point total. And the others may just subtract the full 12.
I'm gonna fuck this house.
Are
There
you?
you
What
go.
was the DC again?
Clip that.
Yo.
15. 15 is the DC.
Hey, I just made it.
Alrighty, perfect. Subtract 6, and John will hope. No, this isn't the right thing. God damn it.
Man, if I had managed to level up, I would have had evasion.
Tragedy.
Tragedy.
Suck.
John's
True.
sad. It is the West March that has all the cool mimic tokens, not
Aw.
Klovisa. Oh well, it's fine.
Just imported smile.
Right
The
now,
next
live on
thing
screen.
that will happen is seemingly nothing.
Oh no. Why don't
I
I
don't like
trust
that.
that?
Wow. All right. Next up is Yugu.
Yeah. Ooh. First things first, I will vertically inspire. Gordon's still on the door, yeah?
He's still on the door.
I'll give a note of potential to Gordon. Open up the door, please. We need to get out. And
Okay.
I will cast Aid at a 4th level on myself, Dale, and Nav. So
All right.
plus 15.
Very nice. Dale, Nav, and yourself can add 15 HP to your maximum hit point total, increasing it thusly. Good shit. Is that it? Do you wish to move to the door, Yugu?
Can I instead dive underneath the table?
Yeah, totally.
I'll do that.
Run!
So I found something
Yeah.
really interesting. If you type into your hit point maximum plus 15 after your total, it'll just move your total up there, and then you don't have to remember what the fuck your HP is.
Oh,
Sure.
cool.
Nice.
Run, it's your turn.
I'm gonna head towards the door because I don't know what else to do.
I
Okay.
am out of my element here.
Yep. I don't have a creature to attack, so I'm going to yoink out my skeleton key and unlock the door.
You cannot open this door with the skeleton key.
Oh,
Fuck.
You're on the inside. There's a locking mechanism, like a deadbolt, that you just can't turn. Would you like to use your action to try to force it open?
let me check before I do anything else. Yeah, sure, let's do that.
Give me a strength check. Pure strength.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Ooh.
The door remains closed. You have a bonus
Oh.
action.
I don't.
All right, Mirth.
Yeah. So, did I see like how the house threw the stuff at us?
It was
was it
quite
just
literally
picked up?
almost like telekinesis of
Oh,
recliner chair that Gordon normally sits at is just thrown. It clips some people. It hits someone directly on. What do you do?
I'm going to use my action to figure out what exactly we're fighting. Is it the house itself, or is it like
Yeah, give me an
a
investigation
magical
check.
entity that's yeah?
Mirth punches the floor. That's her dominance.
Who's really fucking the house now?
Mirth, the furniture has come to life and is attacking you.
It's
That's
the
your action.
furniture.
What's your bonus action?
Punch.
Well, I can't punch on a bonus action unless I punch on the action.
True.
So
You have key, don't you? You could do a patient defense.
you know what? You're right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna
I
do that.
love helping my players.
It's been the first time I fought with Mirth, so
True. Zane.
Zane's looking to the people at the door. That's not working. He turns to a window and firebolts it.
Please make an attack roll. That's gonna hit.
17.
I think that is, actually.
Mm,
Yes,
Please,
it does
God,
hit.
that hit.
4,
6
6.
damage.
6 fire damage. I should have probably had my paper ready to track its HP. You
Is
shoot
the
the
house-
door.
I
Normally,
shoot
when
the
you
window.
shoot a firebolt into something, it ignites. And this glass pane it does have like a wooden thing that holds all the glasses together, making it a pane, or a panel, or whatever you want to call it. You ignite it, and instead of like a shattering of glass or a heating of wood, there's a sizzling of what smells like meat. You do 6 points of fire damage to the house. Congratulations.
Would it be an action to realize that we are inside a mimic?
What's a mimic? As it becomes Dale's turn, Dale.
Dale goes and says, "Stab the fucking eye!" And then he'll cast Bless.
Okay, you cast Bless as your action.
Yeah, I cast Bless on myself, on Mirth, and on Nav.
Okay. Very nice. Bonus action? Anything?
Bonus action, I give the finger to the house.
Okay, you flip off the house as the mimics descend. One, the table that Yugu is on, who he ducked prone of, will get advantage to bite unit, Yugu. So, yep, 24 will hit you, I assume?
Yep.
Suffer 11 plus 2 as you are bitten. The other one will make itself known, being the door, and will try to bite your boy, Runt. Runt, you're staring right at it. Suddenly, much like the guy in the thing who tries to, like, use the pads to open it, suddenly the door just has a mouth and is just trying to bite you. With a 23 to hit you.
I will uncanny dodge it.
That's fine. Suffered half of that. Okay. That is the first round of mimics. As we move on to... Wow. Okay. Nav, I guess they beat you. There we go. 12s. I forgot the one, I guess. Nav, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't
I
care
was
if
like-
it works. I'm still gonna try and do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my boop of life on the eyeball.
Okay.
And I'm going to like run to the nearest wall with the thing and be like, "House, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were alive." And I'm just gonna like hug the wall.
Give me a persuasion check. At advantage, because you booped it. Oh, okay.
oh, oh.
Was anyone bardically inspired this turn, Yugu?
I gave it to Gordon.
Gordon. All right. Cool.
I have aid. Does that matter?
No, that's
I
just
I don't know what.
Yeah.
Or not aid. Bless. I don't know what bless does.
that
not
is
skill
not
checks.
for
Yeah.
skill checks.
It's for saves and attack rolls.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Let's all explain to him when the DM already explained it. Thank you, everyone. Gordon will try to open the door,
It's a team effort.
Team
Yeah,
effort.
yeah, yeah.
not knowing what the fuck is going on. Gordon will just try to kick down the door, and can you roll me a 1d8, Yugu?
Yep.
All right. That's not very high. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. He's like, oh shit, it has a mouth now. He's like, trying to mess with the deadbolt. But he's like, maybe the back door. And he turns around, provoking an attack of opportunity. The Mimic will pseudopod him. It will hit him. For 9, Gordon will
God.
suffer 9 damage. Oh
How much
shit.
HP does Gordon have?
He is a level 2 fighter, so let us see. 1d10
no.
Golden 9.
plus
Has bare minimum 10
14.
HP.
Alright! His health may change, depending on if I forget that he has a hit points of 16. Alrighty. That's a number. Okay. Cool. Gordon keeps running, even though, like, this weird sticky tongue slaps him in the back as, like, trying to drag him in. Oh, wait, no, he's adhesive. A huge or smaller creature is also grappled. Escape 13. Well,
Oh no.
he already used his thing to run away. No, that was his free item interaction. So he will try to escape. That will just do it, I think. Yes, DC 13. Cool. He manages to break himself free. He's like, fuck! As he runs towards the back door. Actually, he'll run to you, Dale. Hoping you'll heal him. If he goes down, of course. Alright, the house goes, and it has a choice to make. You did boop it. You did apologize. Let's just stop the combat music real quick. There's a pause as the house rumbles and rumbles and rumbles. And out from the love seat that was yeeted into Dale and a number of other people, whoever failed their saving throw took the main blunt of it. Yeah, Dale, you were hit by the love seat. You caught it, put it down. Probably not gently. But out from the love seat comes a very hairy man. Like, covered in hair. Wearing a robe of his own hair. He has no real face. He just has eyebrows that act like a veil. This is how hairy this man is. Everyone pauses for a moment as they see this, including the mimics that were about to bite into Runt again, who was likely about to pull a dagger and stab the door. And there is a word that sounds exactly like Alan Bogar. Word for word. Clearly not Alan Bogar, though, Nav. That says, everyone wait. Does anyone keep acting in this moment?
I'm going to stare, but do nothing.
You may ready actions if you wish.
I'm gonna
gonna
get out
heal
from
my
underneath the
homie.
table.
I'll lay on hands my homie.
Okay. You lay on hands him for how much?
How much health was he missing?
9.
He gets 9 HP.
Okay. Please subtract that from your pool. Nav, you apologized. And this man, as you hug the wall, I suppose, asks you to turn around.
Alright, I do so.
I want the box back.
Close it. Hand it.
He takes the box. He opens it. He kisses the eyeball, which now all of you can see is indeed an eyeball, which he then, after kissing, just pushes it into his skull. The eye goes through his hair, this veil, and then he parts it so that he can now see. He drops the box, disinterested, and he will state, I need hydrogen.
We will get
We're
you hydrogen from
working on it.
Klovisa.
We know someone who has hydrogen, and we can get them to give us hydrogen to give you hydrogen.
Have you ever thought about asking Killfella out on a date?
No,
She likes you.
Maybe
I
you
don't
should.
believe you.
You should
Why would
ask
she
her out on
keep
a
your
date and
note?
find out.
Dale, shut the fuck up.
No, I'm with him. They need to start banging.
Look, I just got engaged, goddammit, and I know things now. You should send her flowers.
Love is fake and stupid.
You can do it. You're the best of us.
I require materials. Get me off
Is
of
that
this
what-
goddamn rock, and I will get you whatever you fucking want. Just get me hydrogen.
Mm.
Okay.
Maybe
Can
we
we
need to be
leave?
talking to Kilfala to get her to ask him on a date.
Would you say yes if she asked you out?
Just
Wait.
and
So you need off the rock. Are you talking about this island?
Mirth, give me an insight check. You insightful man.
is Alan Bogart just an alien house mimic from outer space?
I
That would
want
be
to
fucking
go
cool as
home.
shit.
My people
Mirth.
need me.
Oh.
You always relate the best with people who are fucking weird. Maybe it's because you were touched by madness, or maybe you have always had a penchant for just attracting crazy to you.
He was friends with fucking meat
This-
pies.
This is
so...
the wrong. Yeah, like
True.
Meat Boy,
Beef Swellington.
Beef Swellington, thank you. May he never be played again in this campaign. Mirth. There is a desperation to this creature. You don't see it in his face, you don't see it in his eye, even. But he has many wants. And the first thing you detect is the hostile want of not being around any of you. You sense that immediately. It's so intrinsic to this creature's entire character. He hates you all, but he needs your help. So, he looks out at you all as Mirth makes this understanding that you are not dealing exactly with a human, but at least a creature that has wants, perhaps even needs. And it will state, I will give you 24 standard hours to provide me enough hydrogen. You, Nav, return to the warehouse so I may give you the canister.
Okay. Can I go out the door?
Yeah.
Or, like, are we good?
For sure. This one, he points to Gordon, will act as hostage. If you cannot get me the hydrogen I need, I will eat him.
Alright, then let's not waste time. Don't worry, Gordon! We're on it.
Nav, the door opens wide. You may leave.
And Nav is gonna hustle on out.
What did the rest of you do, as this suddenly has become a hostage situation with a thing beyond your understanding?
Fall out the
I'm
door,
gonna,
Nav.
I side-eye Mirth.
I'm gonna go up to
need-
Gordon. Go ahead. Sorry.
We need to go to see Apollo and what it takes to get hydrogen.
And I'll go up to Gordon and I'll ask him, is there any way we can extort Kilfala to just have her give us the hydrogen?
Yeah, of course. We could get her killed immediately.
Okay. Tell me everything I need to just say to her to just have her give me the hydrogen as fast as possible.
I will reveal your manifest to the Emperor of Hyperia if you do not get us what we need. What are... Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I don't want to fuck this up and have you die, Gordon.
I really appreciate that, but this isn't my first hostage situation. Remember that time, Dale? He just starts...
The whale! Yeah, the whale!
The whale thought it could reason with us, but we couldn't. We were inconsolable. Oh,
It was that time they tried to tell us about fucking turtles.
I hate those goddamn reptiles so much. They don't even
Hey.
exist. Not you, Yugu. You're not a turtle.
Wait, you're a reptile? Holy shit.
That's not true. He has 2 hearts.
Oh,
Runt,
Gordon
I'll
just
go with
makes
you.
things more confusing for you all.
Okay, come on, Zane. Let's go get some extortion. Let's go do a blackmail.
Zane,
Me
you've
and
been
Zane are gonna
tapped
leave.
by Runt.
Yeah, I know. I'm going with them.
All right, Zane goes with you, Runt.
Make sure you wait for Nav to get the canister, because I assume that's a vessel of some kind.
Someone should
Yugu,
probably go with Nav, right?
I was crawling after him.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Hugo, do you want to do your telepathy thing, real quick?
Yeah, sure. Let's all sit here for
Take-
10 minutes.
Time keeps tipping by as you fuck around for 10
Oh,
minutes.
too long.
Nah, it's only 10
We have
minutes.
24
It's only
hours.
10 minutes. You have 24 hours.
That's fine.
It's fine. You know, what else happens in 24 hours, guys?
Oh, fuck.
As we realize that the party might need to be splitting up for multiple objectives here. Whew. What's more important, guys? Gaining a mogul or losing one?
Well,
Yes.
that's
Oh.
kind of a house as well. A way out of here.
Well, I mean, if we kill him, at least it's one vote that won't be against us, right?
I
Kill
mean, he'll get
Gordon?
replaced.
Bogart.
No, he means kill
No,
Steel.
Bogart.
Yeah.
I'll kill the
Wait,
fuck
what?
out of this house.
Well,
You'd have to do it alone, brother, because I'm not helping.
Technically, don't we get him
Yeah,
if we
would
also
get.
provide Hadron?
Yeah, it's either. It's like a minus
Well, it wouldn't-
3 or plus 1, really. Because it would be minus 3, because if we don't fuck with Steel, then there's a chance that we lose Fontaine, and if we kill Bogar, we would lose Bogar rather than helping him. But if we get the hydrogen, we'll potentially lose Fontaine, but we'll gain Bogar and keep Gordon alive, which is way more important to me. Keeping Gordon alive is the most important thing.
Nav, do you wait for the telepathy to finish, or do you just run?
No. I was
Alright.
already out the door.
Nav's just running down the street. Yugu, do you follow him?
Yeah, I do.
Alright,
Okay.
fuck it, Zane, let's go. Gotta go fast.
All right.
Mirth and Patrick. No, I mean Dale.
Mr. Underground.
Mr. Underground, what do you two do in this moment? Who knows? Well, I mean, you saw what happened at the Kilfala estate. Do you really think Sylvester Steele is going to stop at just one failure of soliciting the master debater of Ugarest?
Probably not. So, I think we need to escort the debater. Is that way okay with you, Dale?
Yeah, we can go do. Are we sure we can get hydrogen in 24 hours? Is that even feasibly possible?
We can at the very least arrange it as quick as possible. Whether or not it gets here is another problem entirely.
Mm. Yeah, we can go. We can go babysit our boy, Big Brains McGee.
Right, I guess I'll just hang out with the house, Gordon says, alone.
No. That's Mr. Bogart.
Yeah.
Oh,
make
right.
sure you leave him alone.
Gordon, you can read the fanfic while you're here.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do for my evening. Okay, I guess I'm gonna read trash. He doesn't know where to sit, so he stands and starts to read. He's like, "Is this chair alive?" And Alan, the weird hairy man, just nods his head. Oh yeah. And he's like, "What about this one?" And Alan nods his head. Yeah, that one too. It's like, is the entire house alive? And you guys the door closes on you as you all exit. You can't help but notice that some of the windows to the upper floors, to private quarters and offices of an actual embassy, seem to just slowly close themselves and shut down with blinders, curtains, as if your house was alive and or haunted. It's quite creepy.
Damn.
Seeing as how you spent a week in this thing, more than that, several weeks, not noticing until Nav had a schizophrenic anxiety attack. Good times.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good times.
Panic.
As you all run off to your separate locations, Mirth and Dale to our boy, Fontaine.
Yeah, Mr. Phone.
We have Runt and Zane on Kilfala and Hydrogen duty. Runt and
Yep.
Zane. And then we have the ever-important job of Nav and Yugu collecting the canister, whatever that is.
Hopefully it's light.
Hopefully. I hope one of you is forklift certified.
I was about to say, what if we walk in there and it's just like a fucking like massive like cylinder, and it's like, oh shit.
Then I
Like a
pray to God I can make it
missile-sized
alive.
Either way, we all have several important things to do, and there is a lot of room for failure. I hope, truly, I hope, you'll be able to solve the upcoming dilemmas of next week on City States of
Telling me
Klovisa.
the week I won't be here. Smile.
The week you won't be here, LOL.
Smile.
Fuck,
Better
minus
make some
charisma
time.
characters going for negotiation. Fuck.
It's not a negotiation. It's blackmailing.
It's a
You're fine.
demand.
Yeah.
For all of you who are here, I hope you enjoyed as this nightmare continues to unfold for the players. Things getting worse and weirder as time moves forward.
Don't worry, we're the success team, not the failure team.
True.
Only success is
Not-
here.
For now, we're the success team.
True. The only question that truly remains is, one, what was this doing in Kilfala safe? And what else could her house be seeing, guys? Oh,
We
shit.
didn't empty the safe. What is in there still?
We'll
To
be
fair,
seeing
we
you
were
guys
definitely
later.
flooded.
Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. And as always,
Bye.
don't die.